Appliance Maintenance.
When was the last time we cleaned the refrigerator coils?
Oh wow, I don't even remember. Probably never.
We should do that. It helps with energy efficiency.
Okay, I can look up how to do it. What else needs maintenance?
We should also clean the lint trap in the dryer after every load.
I always forget that. I'll try to be better about it.
And maybe descale the coffee maker? It's starting to sound funny.
Cleaning the bathroom.
It's bathroom cleaning day. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. What needs to be done?
The usual. Toilet, sink, shower, and floor.
I'll take the shower and toilet. You do the sink and floor.
Sounds fair. I'll grab the cleaning supplies.
Don't forget the bleach for the shower grout.
Got it? Let's get this done. Dealing with a clogged drain.
Ugh, the bathroom sink is completely clogged.
Again? What did you try already?
Just running the water and a little bit of Drano. Nothing.
Drano's pretty harsh. Let's try the plunger first.
Okay, I'll grab it. Where is it?
Under the kitchen sink. If that doesn't work, we might need to call a plumber.
Fingers crossed the plunger does the trick.
Dividing chores fairly.
Hey, I've been thinking, are we splitting the chores equitably?
I thought so. What's on your mind?
Well, I feel like I'm doing most of the dishes and laundry lately.
Okay, I can see that. Maybe we could create a chore chart or something?
That's a great idea. We can list everything and alternate weeks.
Perfect. I can take on more of the yard work if you'd like.
That would be amazing, thanks.
Doing laundry and folding clothes.
There's a mountain of laundry to do. Whose turn is it?
I think it's mine. I'll start a load now.
Great. Can you separate the colors from the whites?
Of course. And what about folding? Do we fold together?
Let's fold together while watching a movie tonight.
Perfect. It'll make it less of a chore.
Agreed. I'll pick out a movie. Dusting and vacuuming. The house is getting dusty. We should probably dust and vacuum.
I agree. I can vacuum if you want to dust.
Sounds good. I'll start with the living room.
I'll get the vacuum cleaner ready. Don't forget the corners.
Will do. And can you get under the sofa?
Yep, I'll make sure to get everything.
Thanks. Teamwork makes the dream work. Meal planning and grocery shopping. What should we have for dinner this week? I'm drawing a blank.
Let's do some meal planning. How about pasta on Monday, tacos on Wednesday, and chicken on Friday?
Sounds good. I'll make a grocery list based on those meals.
Perfect. Can you check if we have any of the ingredients already?
Sure, I'll check the pantry and fridge now.
And don't forget to add snacks. I'm craving some fruit.
Will do. I'll swing by the store after work. Organizing the garage.
The garage is a disaster zone. We need to organize it. I agree. It's been on my to-do list for ages. How about we tackle it this weekend? We can sort everything into categories. Sounds like a plan. We should get some storage bins too. Good idea. I'll grab some from the store beforehand. We can also donate anything we don't need anymore. Definitely. Let's make it a clean sweep.
Taking out the trash and recycling.
The trash is overflowing. Can you take it out?
Sure, I'll do it now. Is the recycling full too?
Yes, please take that out as well. It's in the blue bin.
Okay. Should I put out the bins for collection tomorrow?
Yes, that would be great. Thanks.
No problem. Anything else I can help with?
Not right now, but I appreciate it.
Window cleaning.
The windows are so dirty I can barely see out of them.
We should clean them this weekend. It'll let more light in.
Good idea. Do we have window cleaner?
I think so. I'll check the cleaning supplies. We also need a squeegee.
Right. I'll get a bucket and some rags.
Let's do the inside windows first, then tackle the outside ones.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get started.
Dealing with a smelly sink.
Ugh, the kitchen sink is smelling really bad.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Probably food scraps stuck in the drain.
What should we do about it?
I usually pour boiling water down the drain. That sometimes helps.
Okay, I can try that. Anything else?
You could also try baking soda and vinegar. Let it fizz for a bit, then flush with hot water.
Great, I'll try both. Hopefully that will get rid of the smell.
Delegating tasks for the weekend.
So, what's the plan for tackling chores this weekend?
I was thinking I could mow the lawn on Saturday morning.
Great! Then maybe I can tackle cleaning the windows inside and out?
Sounds good. Could you also maybe clean the fridge? It's starting to get a little aromatic.
Okay. I'll add it to the list. Maybe we can order pizza after as a reward?
Definitely. Pizza and a movie sounds perfect.
Motivating reluctance.
I really don't feel like cleaning the toilet today.
I know it's not a fun task, but the longer we put it off, the worse it gets.
True. But it's so Gross.
How about I put on some music and we do it together? We can make it a quick team effort.
If you help, I guess I can manage. What music should we listen to?
Anything upbeat. Let's get this done.
New cleaning product discovery. Have you tried that new cleaning spray I bought?
No, what's it for?
It's supposed to be amazing for removing grease and grime from the stovetop.
Oh, I could definitely use that. The stovetop is a disaster right now.
I used it yesterday and it worked wonders, way better than the old stuff.
I'll give it a try later then. Where did you get it?
At the supermarket in the cleaning aisle. It was on sale.
The chore chart update.
I was thinking we should update the chore chart. Some of the tasks aren't really relevant anymore.
Good idea. What changes are you thinking of?
Well, now that the garden's mostly done, we can take that off and add something about cleaning the outdoor furniture.
That makes sense. Also, maybe we should rotate the pet care responsibilities?
Definitely. I've been doing the dog walking every day for weeks.
Okay, I'll update the chart tonight. We can both review it and make sure it's fair. The decluttering debate.
I think we should really declutter the living room. It's starting to feel cramped.
I know, but I like having my things around.
But we haven't used half of this stuff in years. We could donate it or sell it.
I'm just worried I'll need it someday.
Okay, how about we start with one shelf or drawer, just a small area to begin with.
All right, I can agree to that. But no pressure to get rid of anything I really want to keep.
Deal, let's start tomorrow. The forgotten chore reminder.
Did you remember to switch the laundry over to the dryer? Oh shoot, I completely forgot. Thanks for reminding me. No problem, it happens. It's been in the washer for a while now, so it might need another rinse. Ugh, you're probably right. I'll check it now and get it going. Maybe set an alarm next time? It'll save us both some time. Good idea. I'll add it to my calendar. Thanks again.
The importance of regular bedding washing.
When was the last time we washed the bedding?
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe 2 weeks ago?
I think it might have been longer than that. We should probably wash it this weekend.
You're right. It's important to wash them regularly to get rid of dust mites and allergens.
Exactly. Plus, fresh sheets just feel so much better.
Okay, I'll put it on the list for Saturday. We can strip the beds in the morning.
Perfect. I'll gather all the sheets and towels.
The shared responsibility discussion. Hey, I was thinking we should talk about how we're splitting the chores. Lately, I feel like I'm doing more of the daily stuff.
Oh, like what specifically?
Well, I've been consistently doing the dishes and wiping down the counters after every meal.
Okay, I can see that. I've been focusing more on the weekly tasks like cleaning the bathrooms and vacuuming.
Maybe we could rotate the daily tasks more often? Or find a better balance.
Rotating sounds good. How about we switch dish duty every other day?
That works for me. We can reassess in a couple of weeks if it's still not working. The unexpected spill. Oh no, I just spilled coffee all over the rug.
Quick, grab some paper towels. Don't let it soak in.
I'm dabbing it, but it's leaving a stain.
Okay, try some club soda. Pour it on and blot it up.
I don't think we have any club soda.
Then, try a mixture of water and vinegar. It's worth a shot.
Okay, I'm trying that now. Hopefully it will work.
Conquering the kitchen counter chaos.
The kitchen counters are a disaster. Mail, keys, random snacks.
I know, it's become a dumping ground. We need to find a better system.
Maybe a designated mail holder? And a bowl for keys?
That could work. And maybe we should just commit to clearing the counters every night before bed.
I like that idea. A quick nightly reset.
Let's start tonight. No more counter clutter.
Deal! Let's make it a habit.
Organizing the home office.
This home office is a disaster zone. I can barely find anything. I know, working from home has really taken its toll. Paperwork everywhere. We need a proper filing system and maybe some new storage containers. Agreed. I've been meaning to get a label maker too. It would help. Let's dedicate this weekend to it. We can start by sorting through all the papers. Okay, but can we promise to actually file things away after we sort them? Absolutely. No more piles of doom.
Sorting through the junk drawer. I think it's time we finally tackled the junk drawer. It's overflowing.
Oh no, not the junk drawer. That's a black hole of forgotten items.
Exactly, we need to purge. Old batteries, random screws, it's all gotta go.
Okay. Let's set a timer for 30 minutes and see how far we get.
Good idea, and let's have 2 boxes, one for trash, one for donating.
Sounds like a plan. Prepare for some strange discoveries.
I'm ready, let's do this. The annoying dripping tap.
That dripping tap is driving me crazy. It's such a waste of water. I know, it's been doing that for a while. We should really get it fixed. I'll call a plumber tomorrow. Hopefully it's a simple fix. Good idea. In the meantime, maybe we can put a bucket under it to catch the drips? That's a smart temporary solution. I'll grab one. Thanks. Hopefully the plumber can come soon. Me too. That constant dripping is so irritating.
The case of the streaky mirror.
Why is the bathroom mirror always so streaky after I clean it?
Are you using a microfiber cloth? That usually helps.
I thought I was. Maybe it's not a good one. Or maybe I'm using too much cleaner?
Try using less cleaner. A little goes a long way. And make sure the cloth is clean.
Okay, I'll try that next time. It's so frustrating.
I know the feeling. The right technique makes all the difference.
Thanks for the tips. I'll report back after my next attempt. The Great Bedsheet Wash.
It's time to wash the bed sheets again. They're starting to feel a bit rough.
Okay, I'll strip the bed. Do you want to use the scented detergent this time?
Yes, please. The lavender one is so relaxing.
Sounds good. I'll put them in the wash right away.
Thanks. Freshly washed sheets are the best feeling.
Agreed. Nothing beats a good night's sleep on clean sheets.
Exactly.
The laundry basket overflow.
The laundry basket is overflowing again. It's a never-ending cycle.
I know, I'm sorry, I've been so busy this week.
Maybe we should try doing smaller loads more frequently?
That's a good idea. It wouldn't seem so overwhelming that way.
I'll start a load now. Can you fold the last one later?
Sure thing. I'll get to it after dinner.
Thanks. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? The overflowing recycling bin.
The recycling bin is overflowing. We need to take it out.
I hate taking out the recycling. It's always so heavy.
I'll help you. We can do it together.
Thanks. Maybe we should try to flatten the cardboard boxes more efficiently.
Definitely. That would save a lot of space.
Okay, let's tackle this together.
Teamwork makes the dream work. The state of the pantry.
I think it's time to clean out the pantry. I bet there's stuff in there that expired years ago. Oh, you're probably right. We should make a list of what we need too, so we don't buy duplicates. Great idea. I'll grab a notepad. Let's pull everything out and check the dates. And maybe we can finally organize it properly, all the baking stuff together, etc. Yes, and let's put the things that expire soonest in the front so we actually use them. Smart. Let's get started before I find any more surprises in there. Okay, let's do it.
The weekly bathroom scrub.
It's bathroom cleaning day. I always dread it.
Tell me about it. I hate scrubbing the shower. It takes forever.
I know. Maybe we should invest in one of those electric scrubbers.
That's a good idea. Would save a lot of elbow grease.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, want to split the tasks? I'll do the toilet and sink if you tackle the shower.
Deal. Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's start now.
Addressing kitchen sink odors.
Ew, what's that smell coming from the kitchen sink?
Oh, probably just needs a good cleaning. I can run some baking soda and vinegar down the drain.
Good idea. Maybe also try flushing it with boiling water afterwards?
Definitely. And I should probably clean the garbage disposal too.
Yeah, that thing can get pretty nasty. Maybe some lemon peels down there afterwards?
Excellent plan. Let's get rid of that stink.
Agreed. Fresh smelling kitchen. Here we come.
Bathroom fixture cleaning. The bathroom fixtures are starting to look a bit grimy. When do you think we can clean them?
I can do it tomorrow morning. Do we have the right cleaning supplies?
Yeah, I bought some specialized bathroom cleaner last week. It's under the sink.
Great. I'll make sure to get all the limescale and water spots off.
Awesome. Maybe we can also replace the shower head while we're at it?
Good idea. I'll add it to the list.
Thanks a bunch.
Floor cleaning preferences.
Hey, are you planning on cleaning the floors this week?
Yeah, probably Saturday. Any preferences on how I do it?
Well, I prefer mopping with hot water and a bit of vinegar. It seems to get rid of the grime better.
Vinegar? Really? I usually just use the Swiffer wet jet.
The Swiffer's okay, but I think it leaves a residue. Try the vinegar method once, you might be surprised.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. But if the house smells like pickles, I'm blaming you.
Deal, you won't regret it.
Maintaining the outdoor grill.
We used the grill a lot last weekend. It needs a good scrub down. You're right, I can do it tomorrow. Do we have a grill brush? I think so, it's in the garage. Make sure to clean the grates thoroughly. Will do. Should I also empty the grease trap? Definitely. And maybe cover it up when you're done to protect it from the elements. Sounds like a plan. Clean grill, happy grilling. Exactly.
Managing indoor plant care.
The plants are looking a little droopy. Have you had a chance to water them recently?
Oh shoot, I forgot. I'll water them right now. Is there anything else they need?
Maybe check if any of them need repotting. The fern is looking a bit crowded.
Good call. I'll take a look. We should probably also dust the leaves.
That's a good point. I can do that while you're watering.
Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Indeed.
Managing mail and paper clutter. The pile of mail on the counter is getting out of control again.
I know, I'll go through it tonight. Recycle the junk and file the important stuff.
Thanks. Maybe we should sign up for more paperless billing to reduce the clutter.
That's a good idea. I'll look into it. Less paper, less mess.
And maybe a shredder for sensitive documents we don't need anymore?
Definitely. I'll add that to the shopping list.
Perfect.
Managing pet-related messes. I just stepped in something again. This dog is a menace.
Haha, tell me about it. Maybe we should invest in a good enzyme cleaner?
That's a good idea. And maybe some more strategically placed mats?
Definitely. I was also thinking about getting one of those automatic pet feeders to avoid overfeeding accidents.
Worth a try. Anything to reduce the surprises.
Agreed. Less mess, more cuddles.
Exactly.
Organizing cleaning supplies. The cleaning supplies under the sink are a disaster. We need to organize them.
You're right. I keep knocking things over every time I reach for something.
Maybe we can get some stackable containers or a small shelving unit.
That's a great idea. It would definitely maximize the space.
I'll measure the space and we can pick something up this weekend.
Perfect. No more cleaning supply avalanche.
Exactly. Tackling the ironing pile.
That ironing pile is starting to look like Mount Everest. Any chance you can tackle some of it?
I hate ironing, but I guess it needs to be done. How much are we talking?
Just the shirts for the week, maybe? I can do the rest later.
Okay, I can manage that, but I'm putting on some music to make it less painful.
Deal. And I'll make you a cup of coffee while you're at it?
Now you're talking. Coffee and tunes, I'm in.
Perfect.
The weekly linen change.
It's Sunday, which means it's linen change day. Are you free to help? Sure. What needs doing? I'll strip the beds and start a load of laundry. Can you remake them with the clean sheets? Sounds good. Do we have enough clean towels too? I think so, but double check just in case. I'll start another load if needed. Okay, I'm on it. Let's get this done quickly. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Dealing with a smelly garbage disposal. The garbage disposal is smelling again.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Probably needs a good cleaning.
What's the best way to clean it? Ice cubes and lemon?
That works well. Or baking soda and vinegar, followed by hot water.
Let's try the baking soda and vinegar. I'll grab the ingredients.
Sounds good. Hopefully that gets rid of the smell.
Fingers crossed. That smell is awful.
Kitchen counter organization.
This kitchen counter is a mess. Let's try to organize it.
Agreed. Too much stuff just accumulates here.
Let's put away anything that doesn't need to be out all the time.
Okay, I'll put the toaster away and the fruit bowl in its place.
Good idea. And maybe a small tray for the mail and keys?
Yes, that would help contain the clutter. I'll find one.
Perfect. A clean counter, finally.
Laundry sorting strategy.
Time to do laundry. How should we sort this pile?
Whites, darks, and delicates. Always separate those.
Right. And towels go with whites, usually?
Yep, towels with whites, but make sure they're not brand new colored ones that might bleed.
Good point. What about this red shirt? Is that a dark or a delicate?
Probably best to wash it with the darks, but on a cooler setting just in case.
Okay, got it. Laundry expert.
Plant care schedule.
The plants are looking a little droopy. When did we last water them?
I think it was last week, but I'm not entirely sure.
We should probably water them today then. Especially the fern, it looks thirsty.
Okay, I can do that. Do they need any fertilizer?
Not yet, we just fertilized them last month. Maybe next month.
All right, I'll give them a good watering now.
Thanks. Our little green friends appreciate it.
Sorting the recycling.
Are you sure this plastic container is recyclable?
Yeah, has the recycling symbol on the bottom. Number 5, I think.
Okay, just checking. What about this greasy pizza box?
Unfortunately, no. Grease contaminates the recycling process. It has to go in the trash.
Right, makes sense. And aluminum cans are always okay, right?
Yep, aluminum is always a go. Just rinse them out first.
Got it. Thanks for the recycling lesson. The bathroom refresh. I'm going to give the bathroom a quick refresh. Need anything?
Actually, could you refill the hand soap dispenser? It's empty.
Sure thing. Anything else while I'm at it?
Maybe just a quick wipe down of the mirror? It's a bit splattered.
Consider it done. I'll also replace the hand towel.
You're the best. Thanks for keeping things tidy.
Just doing my part.
The decluttering session.
Ready to tackle the guest room clutter?
As ready as I'll ever be. Where do we even begin?
Let's sort everything into 3 piles. Keep, donate, and trash.
Sounds good, but be ruthless. We don't need to hoard things.
Agreed. If we haven't used it in a year, it's probably going.
Okay, let's get started. I see a box of old photo albums.
Those we keep. Sentimental value.
The mystery stain.
Oh no, what's this stain on the rug? Where? Let me see. I have no idea. It looks like maybe coffee? Or mud? Could be. Did the dog track anything in? Possibly. I'll try some stain remover and see what happens. Good luck. If that doesn't work, we might need to call a professional. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
The pet feeding routine. Did you feed the cat this morning?
I thought you did. I was running late.
Oh no, I didn't either. Poor kitty must be starving.
I'll do it right now. We need to be more coordinated with this.
Agreed. Maybe we should write it on the calendar?
That's a good idea. Or set a reminder on our phones.
Let's do both. Can't forget our furry friend. Unloading the groceries efficiency. Okay, I'll start unloading the groceries. Any preference on where things go?
Yeah, fridge stuff first to keep it cold, then pantry items. Produce on the bottom shelf, please.
Got it. Should I put the frozen stuff away immediately after the fridge?
Definitely, before it starts to thaw. Thanks for asking.
No problem. Do you want me to wipe down the counters as I go?
That would be amazing. You're a lifesaver.
Consider it done. Just trying to be efficient. Bathroom mirror spotlessness. I can never get the bathroom mirror completely streak-free. What's your secret?
Vinegar and water in a spray bottle works wonders. Use a microfiber cloth.
I've tried that, but it still seems streaky.
Are you using a clean microfiber cloth each time? And are you wiping it dry immediately?
Maybe the cloth wasn't clean enough. I'll try that next time.
Also, make sure you're not using too much solution. A light mist is all you need.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tips.
Good luck. Let me know if it works.
Caring for leather furniture.
I just got a new leather sofa. How do I keep it looking its best? Leather needs regular conditioning to prevent it from drying out and cracking. What kind of conditioner should I use? A leather-specific conditioner is best. Avoid anything with harsh chemicals. How often should I condition it? Every 3 to 6 months, depending on how dry your environment is. Okay, good to know. Anything else? Keep it out of direct sunlight and wipe up spills immediately with a soft cloth.
Dealing with musty smells.
I've noticed a musty smell in the basement. Any tips on getting rid of it?
First, identify the source. Is there any dampness or moisture?
I haven't seen any obvious leaks, but it's generally a bit humid down there.
A dehumidifier can help a lot. Also, make sure there's good ventilation.
I'll try that. Anything else?
Baking soda can absorb odors. Place open boxes of it around the basement.
Great idea. I'll do that right away.
If the smell persists, you might need to check for mold.
Decluttering sentimental items.
I'm trying to declutter, but I'm stuck on these old photos. They're taking up so much space. I know the feeling. Sentimental items are the hardest. Have you tried scanning them and storing them digitally? That's a good idea. I could keep the memories without the physical clutter. Exactly. You could even create a digital scrapbook or slideshow. I think I will. It's just hard letting go of the physical objects. Totally understandable. Maybe keep a few of your absolute favorites and scan the rest. That's a good compromise. Thanks for the suggestion. No problem. Decluttering is a journey, not a sprint.
Maintaining wooden furniture.
My wooden furniture is starting to look a bit dull. What's the best way to care for it? A good wood polish can work wonders, but first, make sure you dust it regularly with a soft cloth. I do dust, but it doesn't seem to be enough. What kind of polish are you using? A beeswax-based polish is generally good for most wood types. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Should I test it in an inconspicuous area first? Definitely. Always test in a hidden spot to make sure it doesn't discolor the wood. Good point. Thanks for the advice. No problem. And avoid using harsh chemicals or abrasive cleaners.
The battle against clutter creep. I feel like no matter how much I declutter, clutter just creeps back in.
I know. it's a constant battle. Do you have a designated place for everything?
I try to, but things just end up on the counters and tables.
Maybe try the one in, one out rule. If you buy something new, get rid of something similar.
That's a good idea. It would force me to be more mindful of my purchases.
It really helps. Also, a quick daily tidy can prevent things from piling up.
I'll try to be more consistent with that. Thanks for the tips.
You're welcome. We're all in this together.
The chore incentive system.
I'm having trouble getting the kids to help with chores. Any ideas?
Have you tried a chore chart with rewards?
We did that for a while, but it lost its appeal.
Maybe try tying chores to allowance, or offer small privileges as rewards.
That's a thought. What kind of privileges?
Extra screen time, a later bedtime on weekends, or choosing the family movie night.
Those are good ideas. I'll give it a try.
Consistency is key. Good luck.
The dreaded ironing pile.
My ironing pile is mountainous. I just can't seem to get through it.
I hate ironing. Have you considered using a garment steamer instead?
I have, but I'm not sure if it would be as effective as an iron.
It's great for getting rid of wrinkles in most fabrics, and it's much faster than ironing.
Maybe I should give it a try. It would definitely be less tedious.
Definitely. And for items that need a really crisp finish, you can still use the iron.
That sounds like a good compromise. Thanks.
No problem. Anything to avoid the ironing pile.
The dreaded oven cleaning.
I have to clean the oven. It's a disaster in there.
I hate that chore. Do you have a self-cleaning oven?
I do, but I've heard it can be really smoky and smelly.
It can be. Make sure you open the windows and have good ventilation. Or you can try a baking soda paste.
Baking soda paste, how does that work?
Mix baking soda and water into a paste, coat the oven, let it sit overnight, and then scrub it off. It's less harsh than chemicals.
That sounds worth a try, thanks.
No problem. Just be prepared for some scrubbing.
The quest for the perfect mop.
I'm looking for a new mop. There are so many options. What kind do you use?
I swear by my microfiber spin mop. It's so much easier than traditional mops.
I've seen those. Do they really get the floor clean?
They do. The microfiber is great for picking up dirt, and the spin mechanism wrings out the excess water.
That sounds appealing. My current mop leaves the floor too wet.
Yeah, that's the worst. With the spin mop, you can control how much water you leave behind.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'll look into getting one.
You won't regret it. Happy mopping. Choosing cleaning products.
I'm trying to switch to more eco-friendly cleaning products. Any recommendations?
Definitely, there are some great brands out there now. I like Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day.
I've heard of that one. Are they effective?
Yeah, and they smell amazing. 7th generation is also a good option.
Okay, I'll check those out. What about for tougher messes?
Baking soda and vinegar are surprisingly effective for a lot of things.
Good to know. Thanks for the tips.
Dealing with a smelly garbage can.
This garbage can is starting to smell again, even after I just emptied it.
Those are the worst. Have you tried baking soda?
Baking soda? How do you use it?
Just sprinkle some in the bottom of the can before you put in a new bag. It absorbs odors.
That's a great idea. I'll try that. Anything else?
You could also wash it out with soapy water and a bit of bleach every now and then.
Okay, good to know. Thanks.
Finding time for chores with a busy schedule.
I'm struggling to find time for chores with my busy schedule. The house is a mess.
I totally get it. Have you tried breaking them down into smaller tasks?
Like what?
Instead of dedicating a whole day to cleaning, do 15 minutes each day.
That's a good idea. I could probably manage that.
And focus on one area at a time. Makes it less overwhelming.
Okay, I'll try that. Thanks for the tip. The annoying dripping faucet.
That dripping faucet in the bathroom is driving me crazy.
I know, it's so annoying. Have you tried tightening it?
Yeah, but it didn't work.
It might need a new washer. They're pretty cheap and easy to replace.
I'm not very handy, though.
YouTube is your friend. There are tons of tutorials.
Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks.
The chore delegation discussion.
Hey, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with chores lately. Can we talk about dividing them up a bit?
Sure, I'm open to that. What do you have in mind?
Well, I feel like I'm always doing the dishes and taking out the trash.
Okay, I can definitely take on the trash more often. How about we alternate dish duty?
That sounds fair. Maybe you could also handle the vacuuming sometimes?
All right, I can do that. So trash and vacuuming for me, alternating dishes?
Perfect. Thanks for being understanding. The dreaded oven cleaning. I really need to clean the oven. It's looking pretty grim.
Oh, the oven, the chore everyone dreads. Have you tried the self-cleaning function?
Yeah, but it makes the whole house smell awful.
True, I've heard those oven cleaning sprays are pretty effective, but you need good ventilation.
I'll look into those. Maybe I can do it with the windows open.
Definitely a good idea. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks! I have a feeling I will. The great bedsheet change. Ugh, it's bedsheet changing day. I always put it off.
I know, it feels like a bigger task than it actually is. Any tips for making it easier?
I try to strip the bed as soon as I get up. Gets it out of the way.
That's smart. I usually wait until the evening, which makes it worse.
And I put the clean sheets right on top of the dryer so they're warm and cozy.
Ooh, that's a luxurious touch. I'm stealing that idea.
Do it. Makes all the difference. The great bedding wash.
Time to wash all the bedding again. It feels like I just did it.
I know, it's a never-ending cycle. Do you wash everything at once?
I try to, but sometimes it's too much for the washing machine.
I usually split it up over a couple of days. Makes it less overwhelming.
That's a good idea. I might try that next time.
And don't forget to check the care labels. You don't want to shrink anything.
Good point. Thanks for the reminder.
The mystery of the streaky mirrors.
I can't seem to get the mirrors clean without leaving streaks. It's so frustrating.
Ah, the age-old mirror problem. Try using a microfiber cloth.
I do, but it doesn't seem to help much.
What cleaning solution are you using? Sometimes that's the culprit.
Just regular glass cleaner.
Try diluting it with water, or using a vinegar and water solution. Works wonders.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. Thanks.
The weekly fridge inventory.
I need to do a fridge inventory this weekend. So much stuff gets lost in the back.
Tell me about it. I always find forgotten leftovers that are way past their prime.
Exactly. It's like an archaeological dig in there.
I try to put the older stuff in the front so I see it first.
That's a good strategy. I should start doing that.
And toss anything that's questionable. Better safe than sorry.
Definitely. Fridge inventory time it is.
Dealing with a bug infestation?
Oh no, I think we have ants in the kitchen again.
Ugh, not again. Where are they coming from?
I think they're getting in through that crack in the window frame.
Okay, first we need to seal that crack. I'll get some caulk.
And then what? We need to get rid of the ones that are already here.
Let's try some ant traps. They're usually pretty effective. Make sure to keep the counters clean too.
Good idea. I'll wipe everything down with vinegar. That's supposed to deter them.
Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work and gets rid of the ants.
Dealing with a clogged toilet. Oh, I think I clogged the toilet.
Oh no! Grab the plunger. That's usually the first step.
I've tried plunging, but it's not working. The water is just sitting there.
Okay, don't flush it again. Let's try pouring a bucket of hot, but not boiling, water into the bowl.
Hot water. Will that dissolve whatever's clogging it?
Sometimes it helps break things down. If that doesn't work, we might need a toilet auger.
A toilet auger? I don't even know what that is.
It's a long, flexible tool that you can use to break up the clog. We can get one at the hardware store if the hot water doesn't work. Dealing with smelly shoes.
Ugh, these shoes are starting to stink up the entryway. Any ideas?
Oh yeah, that's happened to me before. Baking soda works wonders. Just sprinkle some inside overnight.
Really? Baking soda? I've heard of dryer sheets, but that seems less effective.
Dryer sheets mask the smell. Baking soda absorbs it. You can also try placing them in direct sunlight for a few hours.
Sunlight, huh? Good tip. I'll try the baking soda first. Thanks.
No problem. If that doesn't work, there are shoe deodorizing sprays you can buy, but baking soda is usually enough.
Hopefully it will be. I don't want to have to throw them out.
Definitely try the baking soda. Let me know if it works.
Dealing with streaky mirrors.
I can never get my bathroom mirror clean. It's always streaky.
I used to have that problem. Try using a microfiber cloth and white vinegar.
White vinegar? Just straight vinegar?
Yep. Put it in a spray bottle. Spray the mirror and wipe it down with the microfiber cloth.
And that's it? No special glass cleaner?
Nope. The vinegar cuts through the grime without leaving streaks. Just make sure the cloth is clean.
Wow, I'll have to try that. It sounds much simpler than what I've been doing.
It is, and it's much cheaper too.
Finding time for chores with a busy schedule.
I'm so swamped with work. I barely have time to do any housework.
I get it. It's tough. Maybe we can break down chores into smaller, manageable tasks?
What do you mean?
Instead of trying to clean the whole house at once, we could focus on one room or task each day.
Like Monday is bathroom day, Tuesday is kitchen day.
Exactly. Or even smaller. 15 minutes of tidying each evening. Every little bit helps.
That sounds less overwhelming. And we could do some chores together on the weekends.
Teamwork makes the dream work. We can put on some music and make it fun.
Making natural cleaning solutions.
I'm trying to cut down on harsh chemicals in the house. Have you ever made your own cleaning solutions?
Yeah, it's surprisingly easy. Vinegar and baking soda are your best friends.
Really? What do you use them for?
Vinegar is great for cleaning windows and countertops. Baking soda is good for scrubbing sinks and ovens.
Interesting. Do you just mix them with water?
Yep, you can also add essential oils for a nice scent. Lemon and lavender are my favorites.
That sounds much healthier and cheaper than buying all those commercial cleaners.
Definitely. And it's better for the environment, too.
Managing indoor plant care. My plants are looking a little sad. I think I'm overwatering them.
That's easy to do. Most plants prefer to dry out a bit between waterings.
How do I know when they need water?
Stick your finger into the soil. If the top inch or two is dry, it's time to water.
Okay, I'll try that. What about sunlight?
Each plant has different needs. Some like direct sunlight. Others prefer indirect light.
I should probably research each plant individually, huh?
Exactly. And don't forget to fertilize them occasionally, especially during the growing season.
Optimizing small space storage.
Our apartment is so small, I feel like we're constantly tripping over things.
I know. Storage is a challenge. We need to get creative.
Like what? We already have shelves everywhere.
Think vertical. Can we add more shelves higher up? Or maybe use wall-mounted organizers?
That's a good idea. What about under the bed? We have a lot of unused space there.
Perfect. Underbed storage containers are a lifesaver, and we should declutter regularly to get rid of things we don't need.
Definitely. A good purge is overdue. Let's tackle that this weekend.
Agreed. Less stuff, more space.
Organizing holiday decorations.
Where should we store all these holiday decorations?
The attic is probably the best place, but it's so disorganized up there.
I know it's a disaster. Maybe we should get some storage bins and label them.
That's a great idea. We can sort everything by holiday, like Christmas ornaments and Halloween costumes.
And maybe some clear bins so we can see what's inside without having to open them all.
Yes! And a master list of what's in each bin. We can put that on the outside.
Perfect. This year, we'll actually be able to find things easily next year.
Exactly! No more digging through mountains of boxes.
The chore wheel system.
I'm tired of doing the same chores every week. It's so monotonous.
I know, right? I was thinking we could try a chore wheel to rotate tasks.
A chore wheel? How does that work?
We divide the chores into sections on a wheel, and each week we spin it to see who does what.
That actually sounds kind of fun, like a game.
Exactly. Plus, it ensures we both do a variety of tasks.
Okay, I'm in. Let's create one this weekend.
Great. We can brainstorm the chores and divide them up fairly.
The bed making ritual.
Do you think it's important to make the bed every morning?
I'm not sure. I know some people swear by it, but I often skip it.
I read somewhere that it makes you feel more productive for the rest of the day.
Interesting. Maybe I should try it for a week and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, let's both try it. We can compare notes.
Okay, challenge accepted. Starting tomorrow, beds will be made.
Great. May our days be filled with productivity.
The chore rotation system. I'm feeling like I'm doing more of the cleaning lately. Can we revisit the chore chart?
Sure, I'm open to that. What do you have in mind?
Maybe we could rotate some of the tasks weekly so it's not always the same person doing the same thing.
That's a good idea. It would definitely make things feel fairer. Which chores should we rotate?
How about dishes, floor cleaning, and bathroom cleaning?
Sounds good to me. Let's write it down so we don't forget.
Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work.
The dust bunny battle. Those dust bunnies under the couch are multiplying. We need to attack them.
Ah, dust bunnies, the bane of my existence. Where's the duster?
I think it's in the cleaning supply closet. And maybe the vacuum cleaner with the hose attachment?
Good idea. We'll suction them right up. Operation Dust Bunny Elimination is a go.
Let's move the couch too, so we can get everything.
Okay, teamwork. 1, 2, 3, lift.
That's better. Now for the final assault. The Great Sock Sorting Mystery.
I swear, half my socks disappear in the laundry. It's a sock conspiracy.
Tell me about it. I think there's a sock monster living in the washing machine.
Maybe we should start pinning them together before washing.
That's actually a pretty good idea. Or those little mesh laundry bags?
Yeah, the bags could work. Anything's better than losing another pair of my favorite socks.
Agreed. I'm tired of having a drawer full of single socks looking for their partners.
Okay, mesh bags it is. Operation Sock Rescue is a go.
The kitchen counter wipe down.
Hey, could you wipe down the kitchen counters? They're a bit sticky. Sure, no problem. What happened? I think some jam spilled this morning. And I didn't get it all. Ah, the dreaded jam attack. I'll get it cleaned up. Anything else? Nope, just that. Thanks a bunch. You got it. I'll use the spray and the microfiber cloth. Perfect! Appreciate it.
Laundry basket situation.
The laundry basket is overflowing again. We need to do a load.
Ugh, I know, I'll get to it tomorrow, I promise.
But I need my favorite shirt for work tomorrow.
Okay, I'll do a quick load tonight. Just for you.
You're a lifesaver. Thanks.
No problem. Just remind me later, or I'll forget.
Will do. Maybe we should invest in a bigger laundry basket?
The mystery of the empty toilet paper roll. Why is it that the toilet paper roll is always empty and no one ever replaces it?
I know, it's a household mystery. It's like the toilet paper fairies strike in the night.
We need a system. Maybe a sign above the dispenser?
Or we could make it a rule. Whoever finishes the roll has to replace it.
I like that rule. Simple and effective. Let's implement it immediately.
Agreed. No more empty rolls. The revolution starts now.
For toilet paper equality. The refrigerator leftovers policy. There are some leftovers in the fridge that look like they've been there for a while. Should we toss them?
Yeah, probably a good idea. I think the casserole is from last week.
We should have a leftover expiration date policy. Like 3 days max.
I like that. It would prevent us from eating questionable food.
And it would keep the fridge cleaner. Less mystery goo.
Okay, 3-day rule it is. Let's write it on the fridge.
Sounds good. No more science experiments in the fridge.
The shower squeegee debate.
Are you using the shower squeegee after every shower?
Not always. Why?
Because we're getting soap scum buildup again. It really helps prevent that.
I know. It's just another step, you know?
It takes like 30 seconds. Think of the time you'll save scrubbing later.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'll try to be better about it. No promises, though.
Fair enough. Just give it a shot. My scrubbing arm will thank you.
The vacuuming frequency debate.
I think we need to vacuum more often. The floors are starting to feel gritty.
I know, but I hate vacuuming. It's so loud and time-consuming.
Maybe we could get a robot vacuum? It would do it automatically.
That's actually a really good idea. We should look into that.
I'll do some research. In the meantime, can we at least vacuum the high-traffic areas?
Fine. I'll do a quick run-through tonight. But you're buying the robot vacuum.
Deal. Clean floors for everyone.
Dealing with a smelly sink.
Ew, the kitchen sink is smelling a bit gross.
Probably food scraps caught in the drain. We should clean it.
What's the best way to do that?
I usually pour boiling water down the drain, then follow it with baking soda and vinegar.
Does that really work?
Yeah, the chemical reaction helps break down the gunk. Let's give it a try.
Okay, I'll boil the water. You get the baking soda and vinegar. Delegating tasks for the weekend.
Okay, so what chores should we tackle this weekend?
I think we should focus on the yard. The grass is getting really long.
Good idea. I can mow the lawn. Can you handle the weeding?
Sure, I can do that. And maybe we can clean out the garage afterwards?
Let's see how much time we have. The yard is the priority.
Agreed. Let's get an early start on Saturday.
Sounds like a plan.
Efficient dishwashing strategies.
I hate doing dishes. It takes so long.
I've found that pre-soaking really helps, especially with baked-on food.
That's a good tip. I usually just scrub and scrub.
Also, loading the dishwasher strategically makes a big difference.
How so?
Make sure everything is facing the spray arms and not blocking anything.
I'll try that next time. Thanks.
Maintaining a clean refrigerator.
The fridge is starting to smell a little funky. We should probably clean it out.
Agreed. Let's toss out anything that's expired or looks questionable.
And wipe down the shelves. They're a bit sticky.
I'll take care of that. Maybe we should get one of those baking soda boxes to absorb odors.
Good idea. And let's try to be better about using leftovers before they go bad.
Definitely. Leftover night once a week.
Sounds good to me. Let's tackle the fridge now. Maximizing closet space. My closet is overflowing. I can't find anything.
Have you tried using those space-saving hangers?
The velvet ones? I have some, but they don't seem to help much.
No, I mean the ones that hang vertically. They let you hang multiple items in the space of one.
I haven't seen those. Where can I get them?
You can find them online or at most home goods stores. They're a game changer.
I'll definitely look into that. Thanks for the tip. Motivating reluctance. Ugh, I really don't want to clean the oven today. It's such a horrible task.
I know, it's the worst. But the longer we leave it, the harder it gets.
True, but the thought of all that scrubbing.
How about we do it together? I'll help with the really tough spots.
That's tempting. And maybe we can order takeout afterward as a reward?
Deal! Let's get it over with then.
Okay, let's do this.
New cleaning product discovery.
I found this new cleaning spray at the store. It's supposed to be amazing on glass.
Oh yeah? What's it called? I'm always looking for something that actually works on mirrors.
It's called Shine Bright. It's supposed to be streak-free.
We should try it on the bathroom mirror then. That thing is always a mess.
I'll grab it. Let's see if it lives up to the hype.
Fingers crossed. I'm tired of using paper towels and still having streaks.
Me too. Let's get to it. Shared responsibility discussion. Hey, I feel like I've been doing most of the cleaning lately. Can we talk about sharing the responsibilities more evenly?
Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. What specifically do you think I should be doing more of?
Well, the dishes for one, and maybe taking out the trash more often?
Okay, I can definitely do that. I'll make a conscious effort to help out more with those.
Great! How about we create a chore chart or something to keep track?
That sounds like a good idea. We can divide things up fairly that way.
Perfect. Let's do that this weekend. The chore chart update.
So, about the chore chart, I think we need to adjust it.
Oh, what's not working?
I'm finding that I'm consistently doing the laundry, even though it's supposed to be your week.
Oh, sorry about that. Things have been a little crazy at work. How about I take on another chore to compensate?
That would be great. Maybe you could be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms from now on?
Okay, I can definitely do that. Consider it done.
Perfect. I'll update the chart tonight.
The unexpected spill.
Oh no, I just spilled coffee all over the rug.
Oh dear. Quick, grab some paper towels. Don't let it soak in.
I'm blotting it as fast as I can. Do we have any stain remover?
Yeah, it's under the sink. The one in the blue bottle.
Okay, got it. Hopefully this will work.
If not, we might have to call a professional rug cleaner.
Let's try the stain remover first. Fingers crossed.
Automated cleaning gadgets.
I'm thinking of getting a robot vacuum. Do you think they're worth the money?
I have one. It's great for everyday crumbs and pet hair, but it doesn't replace deep cleaning.
So it's more of a maintenance tool than a complete replacement for vacuuming?
Exactly. Think of it as a helping hand. It keeps things generally tidy.
Good to know. I was hoping it would magically solve all my cleaning problems.
Haha, wouldn't that be nice? Maybe someday.
Right? I'll look into the models that can handle pet hair better.
Cleaning while working from home.
It's so hard to stay focused on work when the house is a mess. How do you handle cleaning while working from home?
I schedule short cleaning breaks throughout the day, like 10 minutes between meetings.
That's a good idea. I usually just ignore it until it's unbearable.
It helps to break it down into smaller tasks. Wipe down the kitchen counter, do a load of laundry, etc.
So microcleaning? I like that.
Exactly. And it gives you a chance to stretch and move around, which is good for productivity too.
I'll try that tomorrow. Thanks for the tip.
Dealing with shared living space messes.
Hey, the kitchen is a disaster again. Can we talk about keeping it cleaner?
Oh, sorry. I was in a rush this morning. I'll clean up after dinner tonight.
It's been like this for a few days, though. Maybe we can establish a cleaning schedule?
That's a good idea. We could alternate days for dishes and wiping down counters.
Perfect. And maybe a weekly deep clean on the weekends?
Sounds fair. Let's write it down so we both remember.
Great. Communication is key, right?
Dealing with unexpected messes. Ugh, the dog just threw up on the carpet. What's the best way to clean that?
First, blot up as much as you can with paper towels.
Okay, done. Now what?
Then, use a carpet cleaner specifically designed for pet messes. It'll neutralize the odor.
I don't have any of that. Can I use something else?
You can try a mixture of vinegar and water, but test it in a hidden area first.
Good idea. Thanks. I'm so glad you're here to help.
No problem. We've all been there. Finding the right cleaning products.
I'm tired of using so many different cleaning products. Any recommendations for an all-purpose cleaner?
I swear by this brand of multi-surface cleaner. It works on almost everything and smells great.
Really? I'm always worried about damaging surfaces with the wrong cleaner.
Just test it in an inconspicuous spot first. I've never had any issues, though.
Okay, I'll give it a try. What about for stubborn stains in the bathroom?
For that, I use a dedicated bathroom cleaner with bleach. Be careful with ventilation, though.
Good point. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tips.
Sustainable cleaning practices. I'm trying to be more eco-friendly. Any tips for sustainable cleaning?
Definitely. Start with reusable cloths instead of paper towels.
That's a good one. What about cleaning products?
Look for brands that use plant-based ingredients and minimal packaging.
Are they as effective as the regular stuff?
Some are, some aren't. Read reviews. You can also make your own cleaners with vinegar and baking soda.
DIY cleaning. I'll have to look into that. Thanks.
No problem. Every little bit helps.
The importance of ventilation while cleaning.
I felt so dizzy after cleaning the bathroom yesterday.
Did you open a window or turn on the fan? Cleaning products can be really strong.
No, I didn't think about it. I just sprayed and scrubbed.
That's probably why you felt sick. Ventilation is super important.
I'll definitely remember that next time. It was not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, those fumes can be dangerous. Always open a window or turn on the exhaust fan.
Lesson learned. Fresh air is my new cleaning buddy. The joy of decluttering. I've been on a decluttering kick lately. It's so freeing.
I know. Getting rid of stuff you don't need is surprisingly therapeutic.
Exactly. I started with my closet and now I'm tackling the kitchen.
The kitchen is always a tough one. So many gadgets and appliances.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to be ruthless though. If I haven't used it in a year, it's gone.
That's a good rule of thumb. I need to adopt that.
You should. It's amazing how much space you can reclaim.
The satisfaction of a clean home.
There's something so satisfying about a clean house, isn't there?
Absolutely, it's like a fresh start. It helps me feel more relaxed and productive.
Me too. But sometimes it feels like a never-ending battle.
I know. That's why I try to do a little bit each day instead of letting it pile up.
That's a good strategy. I tend to procrastinate and then feel overwhelmed.
Maybe try setting a timer for 15 minutes and just focus on one small task.
That's a manageable goal. Thanks for the advice.
Tidying before guests arrive.
Oh no, the in-laws are coming over tomorrow. What's the priority cleaning list?
Definitely the bathrooms and the living room. Those are the high traffic areas.
Right, bathrooms first. Scrub the toilets and wipe down the counters?
Yep, and a quick vacuum in the living room. Don't forget to hide the clutter.
Clutter hiding is an art form at this point. Anything else?
Maybe a quick dusting of the surfaces. And light some candles.
Candles are a great idea. Makes the house smell inviting, even if it's just a facade.
Exactly. Presentation is key.
Cleaning gutters.
The gutters are overflowing every time it rains. They're probably clogged with leaves.
Cleaning the gutters is the worst. It's such a messy job.
I know, but we have to do it. Otherwise, we'll get water damage.
Okay. I'll get the ladder and the gloves. You can hold the trash bag.
Deal. Be careful on the ladder. Don't lean too far.
I won't. Let's see what kind of treasures are hiding in there.
Hopefully, just leaves and not a family of squirrels.
Dealing with a leaky faucet. That leaky faucet in the bathroom is driving me crazy. Drip, drip, drip all night long.
I know, it's annoying. I tried tightening it, but it didn't help.
Maybe we should try replacing the washer. I think I saw a YouTube video about it.
I'm not very handy. Are you sure you can do it?
I can give it a shot. We just need to turn off the water supply first.
Okay, I can help with that. Where's the shutoff valve?
It should be under the sink. Let's grab some tools and give it a try.
Deep cleaning the kitchen.
The kitchen needs a serious deep clean. It's more than just wiping down counters.
Agreed. Let's start with the fridge. It's a disaster zone in there.
Okay, I'll empty it out and wipe down all the shelves. Can you tackle the oven?
The oven. I'll try that self-cleaning function, but it never really gets everything.
Yeah, you might need to scrub it manually. I'll also clean out the pantry while you're at it.
Great. After the oven, I'll scrub the grout on the backsplash. It's looking pretty grimy.
This is going to take all day, isn't it?
Probably. But think how nice it will be to have a sparkling clean kitchen.
Fixing a squeaky door.
That squeaky door is driving me nuts every time someone opens it.
I know, it's awful. We should probably oil the hinges.
Do we have any WD-40?
I think so. I'll check in the garage. Be right back.
Thanks. Maybe put some newspaper down first to catch any drips.
Good thinking. Okay, I've got the WD-40 and the newspaper.
Perfect. Let's see if we can silence that squeak once and for all.
Reorganizing a cluttered closet.
This closet is a disaster. I can't find anything I need.
I know, it's been on my to-do list for ages. Where do we even start?
Let's pull everything out and sort it into piles. Keep, donate, and trash.
Good idea. And maybe we should get some better hangers. The wire ones are terrible.
Definitely. And some storage bins for the things we don't use often.
Okay, let's start emptying it out. Prepare for an avalanche of clothes.
I'm ready. Let's get this done.
Repairing a hole in the wall.
There's a hole in the wall. In the hallway. How did that happen? I think I accidentally bumped it with the vacuum cleaner. I didn't realize it was so fragile. But we need to fix it. Do we have any spackle? I think so. It's probably in the basement. I'll go look. Okay, I'll find some sandpaper to smooth it out after. Found it! And some primer, too. Perfect. Let's get to work on patching up that hole.
Replacing light bulbs.
The light bulb in the living room lamp burned out again.
Oh, really? We seem to be going through bulbs quickly lately.
Yeah, maybe we should switch to LED bulbs. They last longer.
That's a good idea. Do we have any spare bulbs at all?
I think there are some in the hall closet. I'll grab one.
Okay, I'll get the ladder. Be careful climbing up.
Will do. Let's hope this one lasts longer than the last.
Resealing the shower grout.
I noticed some mold starting to grow in the shower grout again.
That's not good. We should probably reseal it.
Do we have any grout sealer?
I think we used the last of it. We'll need to buy some more.
Okay, I'll add it to the shopping list. Do we need to clean the grout first?
Definitely. Let's use some bleach and a scrub brush to get rid of the mold.
Alright, I'll grab the bleach and the brush. Let's get that shower sparkling again.
Sealing drafty windows.
I can feel a draft coming from the windows in the bedroom. It's freezing. Yeah, I noticed that too. We should probably seal them up for the winter. What should we use, caulk or weather stripping? Weather stripping is probably easier to apply and remove later. I'll pick some up at the store. Great. Should we do all the windows in the house or just the ones that are drafty? Let's start with the drafty ones and see if that makes a difference. Sounds good. Hopefully it will help lower our heating bill.
Tackling overgrown yard work.
The yard is looking pretty wild. We need to do something about it this weekend.
I know, it's gotten out of hand. I think we should rent a hedge trimmer for those bushes.
Good idea. And maybe a power washer for the patio? It's covered in grime.
Definitely the power washer. I'll call and see if they have any available. Who's mowing?
I can mow, but could you handle the weeding? My back's been acting up.
No problem, I'll get the weeding done. Let's start early before it gets too hot.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe we can order pizza afterwards as a reward?
Perfect. I'm already looking forward to it.
Automated cleaning gadgets.
I'm thinking about getting a robot vacuum. Do you have one?
Yeah, we got one last year. It's pretty good for everyday crumbs and pet hair.
Really? I was worried it wouldn't be powerful enough.
It's not perfect. You still need to vacuum properly once a week. But it saves a lot of time.
That's good to know. Are there any downsides?
It gets stuck sometimes, especially on rugs with tassels.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Thanks for the tip. Cleaning while working from home.
Working from home makes it so hard to keep the house clean.
I know. It's like the mess is always staring at you.
Exactly. Do you have any strategies?
I try to do a quick clean during my lunch break, like wiping down the counters or doing a load of laundry.
That's smart. I usually just scroll through social media.
Maybe set a timer for 15 minutes and just focus on one small task. It makes a difference.
I'll try that. Thanks.
Dealing with shared living space messes. My roommate never cleans up after themselves in the kitchen. It's driving me crazy.
Ugh, that's the worst. Have you talked to them about it?
Not directly. I've been avoiding confrontation.
You need to. Maybe suggest a chore chart or a rotating schedule.
A chore chart isn't a bad idea. What if they still don't follow it?
Then you need to have a serious conversation about respect and shared responsibility.
You're right, I'll try the chore chart first. Wish me luck.
Dealing with unexpected messes.
My dog just threw up on the carpet. What do I do?
Oh no! First, blot up as much as you can with paper towels.
Okay, doing that now.
Then, use a carpet cleaner or a mixture of water and vinegar.
Vinegar? Will that get rid of the smell?
It should help. You can also sprinkle baking soda on it after it dries.
Great, thanks for the advice. Hopefully it comes out. Finding the right cleaning products. I'm overwhelmed by all the cleaning products at the store. Any recommendations?
It depends on what you're cleaning. For general surfaces, I like multi-purpose cleaners.
Okay. What about for the bathroom?
Bathroom cleaner with bleach for the toilet and shower, and glass cleaner for the mirrors.
Bleach makes me nervous. Are there alternatives?
Sure, there are bleach-free options with hydrogen peroxide. Just check the labels.
Good to know. Thanks.
Sustainable cleaning practices.
I'm trying to be more eco-friendly. Are there sustainable ways to clean?
Absolutely. You can use natural cleaning ingredients like vinegar and baking soda.
Really? For what?
Vinegar is great for cleaning windows and disinfecting. Baking soda is good for scrubbing and deodorizing.
Interesting. What about cleaning supplies?
Look for concentrated cleaners that you can dilute. And reusable cloths instead of paper towels.
That's a great idea. Thanks for the tips.
The importance of ventilation while cleaning.
I always get a headache after cleaning the bathroom. Is that normal?
Probably from the cleaning fumes. Are you ventilating the room?
Ventilating? I just close the door so the smell doesn't spread.
That's the opposite of what you should do. Open a window or turn on the exhaust fan.
Oh wow, I didn't realize. That makes sense.
Yeah, cleaning products can release harmful chemicals. Fresh air is key.
I'll definitely remember that next time. Thanks.
The joy of decluttering.
I'm finally tackling my clutter. It's so overwhelming.
I know the feeling, but it's so worth it in the end.
How do you even start?
Start small, one drawer, one shelf, one corner. Focus on things you don't use or need anymore.
What about sentimental items?
Those are tough. Maybe take pictures of them before you get rid of them or store them in a special box.
That's a good idea. I think I can do that. Thanks. The satisfaction of a clean home.
There's nothing better than a freshly cleaned house, is there?
Totally. It's so calming and relaxing.
I feel so much more productive when my space is tidy.
Me too. It's like a mental reset button.
But the process of cleaning is so tedious.
True, but the end result is worth it. Plus, it's good exercise.
Haha, I guess so. I'll try to remember that next time I'm scrubbing the toilet.
Tidying before guests arrive.
My in-laws are coming over this weekend. Panic mode.
Haha, I know the feeling. Focus on the high traffic areas.
Like what?
Living room, kitchen, and definitely the bathroom. Quick clean and declutter.
Right, bathroom is key. What about the bedrooms?
If they're not sleeping over, just close the doors. Out of sight. Out of mind.
Genius. Thanks for the advice.
Adjusting the sprinkler system. I think we need to adjust the sprinkler system. Some areas are getting too much water, others not enough.
You're right. I noticed the grass is looking a bit patchy in places. Do you know how to adjust them?
I think so. There are usually little screws to adjust the spray pattern and distance.
Okay, let's try it. Maybe we can find a tutorial online if we get stuck.
Good idea. And let's check for any clogged nozzles while we're at it.
Right. A little maintenance can save us a lot of water and keep the lawn healthy.
Exactly. Let's do it this afternoon, when it's not too hot.
Air filter replacement. I think it's time to change the air filters in the house.
Good call. I've been noticing more dust lately. Do we have replacements?
I bought a pack last month. They're in the storage closet. Don't forget to turn off the HVAC first.
Right, safety first. It's amazing how dirty those filters get.
I know it's kind of gross, but it's important for air quality.
Definitely. It's an easy chore that makes a big difference.
Exactly. And let's remember to set a reminder for the next change. Checking smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors.
Have we checked the smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors lately?
I don't think so. It's probably been a while. We should do that today.
Definitely. It's a simple but crucial safety check. I'll grab the ladder.
Okay, I'll get the batteries ready. We might need to replace some.
Good thinking. It's better to be safe than sorry. Press the test button on each one.
Will do. Let's make sure we do this regularly, maybe every 6 months.
Agreed. Let's set a recurring reminder on our phones.
Cleaning out the car's interior.
The car is a disaster zone. We need to clean it out.
You're right. Crumbs, wrappers, everything. Let's tackle it this weekend.
Agreed. We can vacuum the interior and wipe down the dashboard.
And empty out all the trash. I swear it multiplies overnight.
It does. We should also wash the floor mats. They're filthy.
Okay, I'll take care of those. Maybe we can even give it a quick wash on the outside too.
Perfect. A clean car is a happy car.
Dealing with overflowing storage containers.
These storage containers are overflowing. We need to sort through them.
Ugh, I know. It's mostly old holiday decorations and stuff we haven't used in years.
Exactly. Let's be ruthless. If we haven't touched it in 2 years, it's gone.
Agreed. Donate, sell, or trash. No more hoarding.
Maybe we can find some better storage solutions too. These plastic bins are taking up too much space.
Good idea. Maybe some vacuum-sealed bags for the clothes?
Perfect. Let's start this weekend. Hanging pictures and shelves. I want to finally hang those pictures in the living room. Are you free to help?
Sure, I can help. Do we have all the necessary tools? Hammer, level, nails?
I think so. I got a new level recently. We also need to decide on the exact placement.
Okay, let's measure carefully to make sure they're evenly spaced and at the right height.
Good point. I always mess that up. And maybe we can finally put up that shelf in the bedroom?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll grab the drill. But are you sure about this shelf's location?
Pretty sure. It's the only place it fits. Let's give it a shot. Minor furniture repairs. That wobbly chair is driving me crazy. Can we try to fix it?
Yeah, I noticed that too. It probably just needs some tightening. Where's the toolbox?
It's in the garage, under the workbench. I think we need some wood glue too.
Right, I'll grab everything. Hopefully it's a simple fix.
Me too. I really don't want to buy a new chair.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe watch a quick tutorial online first?
Great idea. Better safe than sorry. Organizing the home library/bookshelf.
Our bookshelf is a mess. It's time to organize it.
I agree. It's overflowing. Maybe we can donate some books we've already read?
Definitely. And let's alphabetize the rest. It'll look much neater.
Sounds good. Should we also organize by genre, fiction, nonfiction, etc.?
That's a good idea. Let's do that. And maybe add some decorative items to break it up.
Like what? Plants, bookends?
Both! And maybe some small picture frames. Let's make it look inviting.
Okay, I'm on board. Let's get started.
Polishing silverware and metal objects. Our silverware is looking pretty tarnished. We should polish it.
Ah, I know. It's a bit of a tedious chore. Do we have any silver polish?
I think so. It's in the cleaning supply cabinet. I can grab it.
Great. Maybe we can put on some music to make it more enjoyable?
Definitely. And maybe we can tackle some other metal objects too, like that tray.
Good idea. Let's make a whole polishing session out of it.
Perfect. Shiny silverware. Here we come. The weekly fridge inventory.
Ugh, it's fridge inventory day. Anything expired we need to toss?
Definitely. I saw some questionable yogurt in the back. And maybe those leftovers from last week?
Good call. Let's make a list of what we're actually using so we don't buy duplicates.
Excellent idea. I always end up buying another jar of mustard when we have 3 already.
Me too. And let's wipe down the shelves while we're at it. It's looking a bit sticky.
Deal. I'll grab the cleaning spray and a cloth.
Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work, even with fridge cleaning.
Exactly. And hopefully fewer wasted groceries. Cleaning product overload.
Our cleaning supply cabinet is overflowing. We have like 5 different types of glass cleaner.
I know, it's ridiculous. We should probably take stock and see what we actually use.
And maybe switch to more multi-purpose cleaners to reduce the number of bottles we need.
Good idea. And perhaps try making some homemade cleaning solutions with vinegar and baking soda?
That's a great idea. More eco-friendly and cheaper too.
All right, cleaning supply audit and DIY cleaning solutions this weekend.
Sounds like a plan. Let's declutter that cabinet. Dealing with shared spaces. The living room is a disaster zone again. Whose turn is it to tidy up?
I thought it was your turn this week. I did it last Sunday.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'll get on it this evening.
Thanks. Maybe we could establish a clearer schedule, like a whiteboard or something.
That's a great idea. No more confusion. And maybe we can both agree to a standard of clean as you go in shared spaces?
Definitely. That would make a huge difference.
All right, whiteboard and clean as you go it is.
Finding the right cleaning products.
I'm having trouble finding a good cleaner for our stainless steel appliances. Everything leaves streaks.
Have you tried those microfiber cloths specifically designed for stainless steel? They make a big difference.
No, I haven't. I've just been using regular paper towels.
Yeah, paper towels can leave lint and streaks. Microfiber is the way to go. And use a cleaner specifically formulated for stainless steel.
Okay. Microfiber cloths and stainless steel cleaner it is. Where do you usually buy them?
Most grocery stores or hardware stores carry them. I can pick some up next time I'm out.
That would be great, thanks. Hopefully, streak-free stainless steel is in our future.
Motivation for the mundane.
I just can't seem to get motivated to do the laundry. It's piling up again.
I get it. Maybe we can make it more enjoyable? Like, listen to a podcast or watch a show while we fold?
That's a good idea. Distraction is key. Or maybe reward ourselves with something nice after we finish.
Like ice cream? I'm in. Maybe we can even make it a competition. Who can fold the fastest?
Haha, okay, that sounds fun. A little friendly competition might be just what we need.
All right, laundry and ice cream it is. May the best folder win.
Challenge accepted.
New gadget evaluation.
I was thinking of getting one of those automatic floor mopping robots. Do you think it's worth the money?
I've heard mixed reviews. Some people swear by them, others say they don't really clean that well.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want to waste money on something that doesn't actually save me time.
Maybe we could read some in-depth reviews or watch some comparison videos online before making a decision.
Good idea. And perhaps see if any friends have one we could try out?
Even better, hands-on experience is the best way to know if it's right for us.
Okay, research and friend borrowing it is.
The chore chart rebellion. I'm starting to resent the chore chart. It feels so rigid.
I agree. Maybe we should scrap it and try a more flexible approach?
Like what? Just doing things as they need to be done?
Yeah, or maybe a weekly check-in, where we discuss what needs to be done and divide the tasks based on our schedules and preferences.
That sounds much more collaborative and less like a punishment.
Exactly. Let's try the weekly check-in approach for a month and see how it goes.
Sounds good. Farewell, chore chart. Hello, flexibility.
The chore negotiation.
I really hate doing the dishes. Is there any chore you absolutely despise that we could trade? I'm not a fan of cleaning the toilet. It's just unpleasant. Deal! I'd much rather clean the toilet than face that mountain of dishes. So I'll take toilets, you take dishes. Sounds good to me. A fair trade, I think. Great. Maybe we should review our chore assignments every few months to see if anything needs renegotiating. Agreed. Things change, and our preferences might too. Perfect. Toilet duty. Here I come.
The chore time crunch.
I'm so overwhelmed. I barely have time for chores with my new work schedule.
I know the feeling. Maybe we can break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks.
That's a good idea. Like, instead of clean the kitchen, it's wipe the counters and sweep the floor.
Exactly. And maybe do 1 or 2 small tasks each day instead of a marathon cleaning session on the weekend.
That sounds much less daunting. We could even set a timer for 15 minutes each day and just see what we can get done.
I like that. A little bit each day is better than nothing.
Okay, let's try that this week and see how it goes.
The seasonal chore shuffle.
It's almost spring. Time to start thinking about those seasonal chores like cleaning the patio furniture.
I always forget about that. And power washing the deck.
Maybe we should make a seasonal chore list and divide the tasks?
Good idea. I can handle the power washing if you tackle the patio furniture.
Deal. We should also think about cleaning out the gutters and checking the roof.
Okay, I'll add those to the list. Maybe we can dedicate a weekend to tackling it all.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get that spring cleaning done.
The unexpected mess.
Oh no, the dog just threw up on the rug.
Ugh. Not again. Where's the stain remover?
I think it's under the sink. Grab some paper towels too, please.
Got it. Let's get this cleaned up before it sets in.
Maybe we should consider getting a professional rug cleaner to come in sometime?
That's not a bad idea, especially with the dog's history. Less stress for us.
Okay, rug cleaner research after this mess is dealt with.
Dealing with a smelly sink.
Is it just me, or does the kitchen sink smell a little off? You're right, I noticed that too. It's probably the garbage disposal. What should we do about it? I don't want the whole kitchen to start smelling. We could try running some lemon or lime peels through the disposal. That usually helps. Okay, I'll try that. Should we also pour some baking soda and vinegar down there? That's a good idea too. Let's do both and see if it helps. Fingers crossed. I really hate that smell.
Finding the right cleaning products. I'm heading to the store. Anything we need.
Yeah, we're out of all-purpose cleaner. And maybe some glass cleaner? The windows are looking pretty grimy.
Any preference on brands? I'm always overwhelmed by the choices.
Let's try something eco-friendly this time. I've heard good things about the plant-based cleaners.
Okay, I'll look for those. Anything else? Dish soap maybe?
Good call. We're almost out. And grab some sponges while you're at it.
Will do. Anything specific about the sponges?
Just the non-scratch kind, please. The last ones ruined the non-stick pans.
Managing the mail pile. This pile of mail is getting out of control. I can't even see the table anymore.
I know. It's been accumulating for weeks. We should probably sort through it.
Definitely. Bills, junk mail, magazines, it's a mess. Want to tackle it together tonight?
Okay, let's do it. I'll grab the recycling bin and a shredder.
Perfect. We can sort it into keep, shred, and recycle piles.
And maybe unsubscribe from some of this junk mail. It's ridiculous.
Great idea. Let's make that a priority.
The case of the missing remote.
Have you seen the TV remote? I can't find it anywhere.
I think I saw it on the coffee table earlier. Did you check there?
Yeah, it's not there. I've looked everywhere, under the cushions, between the seats.
Maybe it's in the bedroom? Sometimes I take it in there by accident.
I'll check. This always happens. We need a designated spot for the remote.
Agreed. How about we get one of those little organizers that attach to the arm of the couch?
That's a great idea. I'll order one online tonight. In the meantime, let the remote hunt continue.
The dreaded oven cleaning.
I think it's time we faced our fears and cleaned the oven.
Ugh, the oven. That's my least favorite chore of all time.
Mine too, but it's starting to smell every time we use it. Let's use the self-cleaning function.
That's an option, but it makes the whole house smell terrible. Maybe we should just do it the old-fashioned way?
With the baking soda paste? That takes forever.
True, but it's less smelly. Let's compromise and do the self-clean on a day when we can open all the windows.
Deal. Let's aim for tomorrow then. Prepare for the fumes.
The Great Chore Divide. Hey, can we talk about chores? I feel like I'm doing most of the cleaning lately.
Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. What chores are you thinking of specifically?
Well, I'm always doing the dishes, laundry, and taking out the trash.
Okay, I can definitely take on some of that. How about I do the dishes every other day and take out the trash from now on?
That would be a huge help. Maybe we could rotate the laundry too.
Sure, we can alternate weeks for laundry. Does that sound fair?
That sounds much better. Thanks for being willing to discuss it. The importance of proper kitchen ventilation. Wow, it's getting really smoky in here. I should have turned on the range hood.
Yeah, it's important to use it, especially when you're frying things. It helps get rid of the grease and smoke.
I always forget. I should make it a habit. Does it really make that much of a difference?
Definitely. It prevents grease from building up on the cabinets and walls, and it improves the air quality.
Okay, I'm convinced. Range hood on from now on. Maybe we should clean the filter soon too?
Good idea. It's probably clogged with grease. We can do that this weekend.
Perfect. Clean air. Here we come.
The ironing impasse.
I really need to iron some shirts for work tomorrow.
Ironing? I absolutely loathe ironing. It's my least favorite chore.
Mine too, but unfortunately, it has to be done. Any tips for making it less awful?
Honestly, I try to avoid clothes that need ironing in the first place. But if I have to, I put on a good podcast to distract myself.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that, or maybe I'll just invest in a good steamer.
A steamer is a lifesaver. Definitely worth the investment if you iron frequently.
The refrigerator clean out.
I think it's time for a fridge clean out. There are some science experiments growing in there.
Oh dear, is it that bad? I've been avoiding looking.
Yes, it's reached critical mass. Want to tackle it together this weekend?
Sure, we can do it Saturday morning. We'll need trash bags, cleaning spray, and maybe a hazmat suit.
Haha, good call on the trash bags and spray. We can check expiration dates and toss anything questionable.
Agreed. And maybe we can actually organize things this time so it stays cleaner longer.
Definitely. Let's make a plan for where everything goes. The vacuuming schedule.
This carpet is starting to look a bit sad. When was the last time we vacuumed?
I think it was about a week ago. Maybe a little longer.
We should probably vacuum more often, especially with the dog shedding so much.
You're right. How about we aim for twice a week?
Sounds good. Which days work best for you?
I could do it on Tuesdays and Saturdays. How does that sound?
Perfect. I can handle the dusting on those days too then.
Choosing cleaning products. I'm running low on cleaning supplies. Any recommendations for something that's effective but also eco-friendly?
I've been using a brand called Green Clean lately. It works really well, and it's plant-based.
Plant-based, nice. Does it have a strong scent?
Not at all. It's very subtle. They have a lavender one that I like.
Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Thanks.
No problem. Just be sure to read the labels carefully to make sure it's suitable for the surfaces you want to clean.
Good point. I always forget to do that.
It's easy to do, especially with so many options.
Creating a cleaning schedule.
I'm overwhelmed by the thought of cleaning the entire house. Where do I even start?
Break it down into smaller tasks and create a cleaning schedule. Focus on one room or area each day.
That sounds less daunting. Any suggestions for a schedule?
Mondays could be for bathrooms, Tuesdays for dusting and vacuuming, Wednesdays for laundry, and so on.
Okay, I like that. What about the kitchen?
The kitchen is a daily task, like wiping down counters and washing dishes. You can deep clean it once a week.
That makes sense. Thanks for helping me organize my thoughts.
Dealing with clutter hotspots.
I'm so frustrated with the kitchen counter. It's always a mess.
I know the feeling. We have a landing strip by the front door that's constantly covered in shoes and mail.
Landing strip. That's a great name for it. What have you tried to do about it?
We got a small bench with storage underneath. It helps, but it still requires a conscious effort to put things away.
That's a good idea. Maybe I need a designated spot for mail and keys in the kitchen.
Definitely. And a small trash can for junk mail right there.
Genius. I'm going to try that. Thanks for the tip.
Dealing with smelly garbage disposal.
My garbage disposal smells terrible. What can I do?
Try running some ice cubes and lemon or lime peels through it. The ice helps to dislodge any stuck debris.
Okay, I'll try that. Does it matter what kind of citrus?
Lemon and lime work best because they have a strong, fresh scent. You could also use orange peels.
Great. Anything else I should avoid putting down there?
Definitely avoid things like coffee grounds, grease, and bones. They can clog the disposal.
Good to know, thanks.
Delegating chores to kids.
I'm struggling to get my kids to help with chores. Any advice?
Make it age-appropriate and fun. Start with simple tasks like setting the table or putting away toys.
I've tried that, but they still complain.
Have you tried a chore chart with rewards? Even small incentives can make a difference.
A chore chart, that might work. What kind of rewards?
Extra screen time, a small allowance, or even just praise and recognition can be effective.
Okay, I'll give it a try, thanks.
Improving kitchen ventilation.
My kitchen always smells after I cook. It's driving me crazy.
Do you use your range hood fan?
Sometimes. I always forget.
Make a habit of turning it on before you start cooking. It helps to remove smoke and odors.
That's a good point. I'll try to remember. Anything else?
Make sure your kitchen is well ventilated. Open windows when the weather permits.
Okay. I'll definitely start using the fan more often.
Maintaining indoor plants.
I keep killing my houseplants. What am I doing wrong?
Different plants have different needs. Are you overwatering them?
Probably. I tend to just water them whenever I think about it.
Try sticking your finger in the soil to check the moisture level before watering. Only water when the top inch or two is dry.
Okay, that makes sense. What about sunlight?
Most indoor plants need bright, indirect sunlight. Avoid direct sunlight, which can scorch the leaves.
I'll try moving them. Thanks for the advice. Optimizing storage space.
I'm running out of storage space. Any tips for maximizing it?
Vertical space is your friend. Think shelves, drawers, and stacking containers.
I've been trying to use more shelves, but it still feels cramped.
Have you considered under-bed storage containers? They're great for seasonal clothes or extra linens.
That's a good idea. I always forget about that space.
Also, vacuum-sealed bags are a lifesaver for bulky items like blankets and comforters.
Oh, I need to get some of those. Thanks for the reminder.
No problem. Every little bit helps.
Organizing cleaning supplies.
I can never find the cleaning supplies I need when I need them.
Do you have a designated storage area for them?
Kind of. They're scattered all over the house.
Try consolidating them in one place, like a cabinet or a shelf in the laundry room.
That makes sense. What about under the sink?
Under the sink is okay for frequently used items, but make sure to keep it organized with containers or dividers.
Okay, I'll create a cleaning supply station. Thanks.
You're welcome, and label everything.
Tackling pet-related cleaning.
My dog sheds everywhere. I'm constantly vacuuming.
I feel your pain. We have a cat. Have you tried a special pet hair vacuum?
No, are they really worth it?
Definitely. They have stronger suction and special brushes designed to pick up pet hair.
Okay, I'll look into that. Anything else?
Lint rollers are your best friend for furniture and clothing, and regular grooming helps a lot.
Good point about the grooming. I need to be more consistent with that.
Automated cleaning gadgets. Have you seen those self-cleaning litter boxes for cats?
Yeah, I've been tempted. Do you think they actually work?
That's what I'm wondering. It would save so much time, but I don't want to waste money if it's a gimmick.
Maybe we should read some reviews online, or ask around to see if anyone we know has one.
Good idea. What other automated cleaning gadgets are out there?
They're those automatic window cleaners. For high-rise apartments, I guess.
Wow, the future is here. Or at least, cleaning is getting easier.
Dealing with lingering odors.
I can't figure out where this weird smell is coming from in the kitchen.
Did you check the garbage disposal? Sometimes food gets stuck in there.
I did, but it's still there. It's kind of a musty smell.
Maybe check under the sink for any leaks or mildew.
Good idea, I'll take a look. It's driving me crazy.
If it's mildew, you'll need to clean it with bleach.
Thanks for the tip. Hopefully that's all it is.
Organizing the junk drawer.
I need to tackle the junk drawer. It's a black hole of random stuff.
Oh, I know that feeling. Mine is a disaster. What's even in yours?
Pens that don't work, rubber bands, old batteries, random screws. The usual.
Definitely sounds like mine. The key is to be ruthless. Throw away anything you haven't used in a year.
Good point. And maybe get some drawer organizers to keep things separated.
Yes! That's a must. Otherwise, it'll just become a mess again in a week.
Okay, junk drawer purge happening this weekend.
Post-party cleanup strategy.
The party was great, but the cleanup is daunting.
Tell me about it. Let's make a plan of attack. Dishes first?
Definitely. And someone needs to take out the overflowing trash.
I'll handle the trash. You start on the dishes, and then we can tackle the living room together.
Sounds good. We should probably wipe down all the surfaces too.
Agreed. And sweep or vacuum the floors. It's going to be a long day.
Let's put on some music and get it done. Many hands make light work, right? Sustainable cleaning practices.
I'm trying to be more eco-friendly with my cleaning products. Any suggestions?
Definitely. There are tons of natural options now. Vinegar and baking soda are great for many things.
I've heard that. What about laundry detergent? I use so much of it.
You can find eco-friendly detergents, or even make your own laundry soap. It's surprisingly easy.
Really? I'll have to look into that. What about cleaning cloths? Should I switch to reusable ones?
Absolutely. Microfiber cloths are great, and you can just wash them.
Okay, I'm convinced. Time to ditch the chemicals and paper towels.
Tackling the laundry mountain. The laundry pile is officially taking over the spare room. I need to tackle it.
Ugh, I know the feeling. I swear it multiplies overnight.
I think I need a system. Maybe one load every day instead of waiting until it's overwhelming.
That's a good idea. Or even setting a timer for 30 minutes and just folding as much as you can.
I like the timer idea. It makes it seem less daunting. I might try that tonight.
And maybe put on some music or a podcast to make it more enjoyable.
Perfect laundry party. Here I come, sort of. The chore delegation game. Okay, let's talk about chores this week. I feel like I'm doing everything.
I know, I've been busy with work. What needs doing?
The bathrooms need a good scrub, and the floors need mopping.
I can definitely handle the bathrooms. How about you tackle the floors?
Sounds fair. And who's on dinner duty this week?
Let's alternate. You do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'll do the rest.
Deal. Let's stick to this schedule this time.
The great bedding wash. When was the last time we washed the comforter?
Good question. It's probably been a while. We should probably do it soon.
I was thinking this weekend. It's supposed to be sunny, so it can dry quickly outside.
Great idea. We should probably wash the pillows too, right?
Definitely. And maybe the mattress protector while we're at it?
Okay, bedding wash extravaganza this weekend. I'll help.
Awesome. Teamwork makes the dream work. Or at least the bedding clean. The mystery of the streaky windows.
I tried cleaning the windows, but they're still streaky. What am I doing wrong?
Are you using a good window cleaner? And a microfiber cloth?
Yeah, I thought so. Maybe I'm using too much cleaner?
That could be it. Less is more. And try wiping in one direction, then buffing with a dry cloth.
Okay, I'll try that. Maybe the water's hard too?
Possibly. You could try using distilled water in your spray bottle.
Okay, I'll experiment. Thanks for the tips. Streaky windows, beware.
Upgrading cleaning tools.
I'm thinking of getting a new vacuum. This one is ancient.
Good idea. What kind are you looking at? Maybe a cordless one?
Definitely cordless. I'm tired of being tethered to the wall. What about robot vacuums?
I've heard mixed reviews. Some people love them. Others say they don't really clean that well.
That's what I was worried about. Maybe a really good cordless stick vacuum is the way to go.
Yeah, and you can use it for the car too.
Perfect. I'll start researching some models tonight.
Battling the bathroom mildew.
This bathroom mildew is getting out of hand. It's everywhere.
I know, it's so annoying. We need a stronger cleaner.
I've heard bleach works wonders. but I hate the smell.
There are some mildew-specific sprays that are less harsh. We could try one of those?
Good idea. And maybe we should invest in a better ventilation fan?
Definitely. That would help prevent it in the first place.
Okay, mildew battle plan initiated. Cleaning out the car.
Our car is a mess. It's like a second home for crumbs and wrappers.
You're right. It needs a serious cleaning.
Let's take everything out, vacuum it thoroughly, and wipe down all the surfaces.
Sounds like a plan. Don't forget the trunk. It's probably even worse in there.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'll grab the vacuum and some cleaning wipes.
I'll start taking everything out. Let's get this car sparkling again.
Ready to roll. Clean car, clean mind.
Conquering the clutter.
This living room is a disaster zone. We need to declutter.
I agree. Where do we even start?
Let's each grab a box and go through everything, one item at a time. Keep, donate, or trash.
Sounds like a plan. But what about things we're unsure about?
We can put those in a maybe box and revisit it in a month. If we haven't used it, it goes.
Okay, that's fair. Let's get this clutter conquered.
Operation Declutter is a go.
Sorting through old papers.
We have stacks of old papers everywhere. It's overwhelming.
I know. We need to shred what we don't need and organize the rest.
Let's get a shredder and some filing folders. What should we keep and what can we toss?
Tax documents, important receipts, and legal documents should be kept. Everything else, shred it.
Okay, shredder and folders it is. This might take a while.
We can do it. Think of all the space we'll save.
True. Less clutter, less stress.
The dreaded dish pile.
Ugh. Look at this mountain of dishes. It's like they multiply overnight. I know, right? I swear I did them all yesterday. Maybe we should try doing a load after every meal instead of letting it pile up. That's a good idea. Less overwhelming that way. Want to start now? Sure. I'll load the dishwasher if you scrape the plates. Deal. Then we can relax. Perfect. Let's get to it.
The Great Toy Roundup.
There are toys everywhere. We're drowning in plastic.
I know. It's time for a toy roundup. We need to declutter and organize.
Let's get the kids involved. They can help decide what to keep and what to donate.
Good idea. We can explain that donating toys will help other kids.
Then we can organize the remaining toys into bins and shelves.
Perfect. A toy-free living room would be a dream come true.
Let's make that dream a reality.
The mystery of the missing socks.
I swear, the washing machine eats socks. Where do they all go?
It's one of life's great mysteries. I always end up with single socks.
Maybe we should start using those little mesh laundry bags for socks.
That's actually a brilliant idea. We should buy some.
I'll add it to the shopping list. Hopefully, this will solve the sock saga.
Fingers crossed. I'm tired of having orphan socks.
Me too. Sock unity is the goal.
The Refrigerator Purge. I think it's time for another Refrigerator Purge. I saw something fuzzy in the back.
Oh no! Okay, let's do it. Expired items have got to go.
I'll take out all the shelves and drawers while you start tossing things.
Sounds good. Prepare for some questionable smells.
I'm ready. We'll disinfect everything after we empty it out.
Perfect. A clean fridge is a happy fridge.
And a happy fridge means less fuzzy surprises.
The weekly floor scrub. It's floor scrubbing day again, my least favorite chore.
Tell me about it. My back always aches afterwards.
Maybe we should invest in one of those electric scrubbers?
That's a great idea. It would save us so much effort.
I'll look into some reviews online. In the meantime, let's just get this done.
All right, I'll grab the mop and bucket. Let's make it quick.
Agreed. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish.
Tidying the entryway.
Our entryway is a dumping ground for shoes and coats. It's embarrassing.
I know. We need a better system.
Maybe a shoe rack and some hooks for coats would help.
Definitely. And a small bench to sit on while putting shoes on.
Let's measure the space and see what fits. I'm tired of tripping over shoes.
Me too. A tidy entryway will make a big difference.
Okay, measuring tape time. Automating yard watering.
The lawn's looking a bit parched. I'm tired of manually watering it.
I agree. Have you thought about getting an automatic sprinkler system?
I have, but it seems like a big investment and a lot of work to install.
There are simpler options now, like smart sprinkler controllers that connect to your existing system.
Really? How do they work?
They use weather data to adjust watering schedules so you don't over or underwater.
That sounds much more appealing. Let's look into those this week.
Great! We can save water and time.
Battling the dust bunnies.
The dust bunnies under the bed are starting to look like small pets.
We really need to do a thorough cleaning under the furniture.
I hate trying to reach those areas. It's so awkward.
There are those extendable dusters that might help.
That's a good idea. And maybe move the furniture occasionally to get behind it.
We could make it a monthly thing. A deep clean of all the hard-to-reach spots.
Okay, let's add it to the calendar. Operation Dust Bunny Elimination.
Decluttering the home office.
I can barely see my desk under all this paperwork.
The home office is a disaster. It needs a serious decluttering session.
Where do we even start? It feels so overwhelming.
Let's start with one drawer at a time. Throw away what we don't need. File what we do.
Okay, that's a manageable approach. What about all the electronics clutter?
We can get some cord organizers and maybe a small shelf for the printer and scanner.
Good ideas. Let's dedicate a couple of hours this weekend to tackling it.
Pet hair everywhere. I swear the pet hair is multiplying. It's everywhere.
Tell me about it. I feel like I'm constantly vacuuming.
Do you think a better vacuum cleaner would help?
Maybe. We could also try those rubber gloves that are supposed to pick up hair from furniture.
I've seen those. Are they effective?
I've heard good things. Worth a try, right? Anything is better than this constant shedding.
Agreed. Let's get some rubber gloves and research vacuums. Seasonal clothing storage. It's getting warmer. We need to pack away our winter clothes.
I always dread that task. Where are we going to store everything?
We could use those vacuum-sealed bags to save space.
Good idea. And maybe move some of the less-used summer clothes to the attic to make room in the closets.
Sounds like a plan. Let's dedicate an afternoon to it.
Agreed. Maybe next weekend it's going to be a big job.
Perfect. I'll get the vacuum-sealed bags ready.
The annoying dripping faucet.
That dripping faucet in the guest bathroom is driving me crazy.
I know. It's been doing that for a while. I keep meaning to fix it.
Can you fix it, or should we call a plumber?
I can probably fix it. I just need to get the right wrench and watch a YouTube tutorial.
Okay, but if you can't figure it out in a reasonable amount of time, please call a professional.
Deal. I'll try to tackle it this weekend.
Thank you. That constant dripping is so wasteful. The garage gym setup. I was thinking about turning part of the garage into a home gym.
That's a great idea, but the garage is currently full of everything.
I know. We'd need to do a major clean out and organize everything.
We could donate a lot of stuff we don't use anymore.
Definitely. And maybe build some shelving to store the remaining items more efficiently.
Then we can get some rubber flooring and a few pieces of equipment.
Exactly. It'll be a project, but worth it in the end. The never-ending laundry cycle.
I feel like I'm constantly doing laundry. It never ends.
I know. Maybe we need a better system for sorting clothes.
Or maybe we just have too many clothes in general.
That's probably true. We could go through our closets and donate what we don't wear.
Let's do that this weekend. And maybe invest in a bigger laundry basket?
Definitely. And a better drying rack. The current one is falling apart.
Agreed. Operation Laundry Efficiency starts now.
The state of the pantry.
Have you looked in the pantry lately? It's a disaster zone.
I know. We need to take an afternoon and completely overhaul it.
Agreed. Expired food, half-empty boxes. It's overwhelming.
Maybe this weekend, we could throw out the old stuff and reorganize the shelves.
Perfect. Let's make a list of what we need to restock too.
Good idea. And maybe some containers to keep things airtight and prevent spills?
Definitely. Let's add that to the list. Operation Pantry Rescue begins Saturday.
Tidying up after guests.
Our guests just left. Now we have to face the post-visit cleanup.
I'll strip the beds and start a load of laundry. Can you tackle the kitchen?
Sure. I'll load the dishwasher and wipe down the counters.
The living room needs a good vacuuming too.
I can do that after the kitchen. Let's put on some music to make it more bearable.
Good idea, and maybe order some takeout for dinner tonight. We deserve it.
Absolutely. Let's get this done quickly then.
Bathroom mirror streaks.
Why is the bathroom mirror always so streaky after I clean it?
Are you using a microfiber cloth? That makes a big difference.
I thought maybe it wasn't clean enough to start with?
Could be, or maybe try a different cleaning solution. Some leave a residue.
Good point. I'll try that next time. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, it is, but a sparkling mirror is worth the effort.
Battling the barbecue grill grime. The barbecue grill is a disaster. It's caked in grime.
I know, I saw it. We should probably clean it before we use it again.
Definitely. Do we have that heavy-duty grill cleaner?
I think so, in the garage. But be careful, that stuff is strong.
Gloves and eye protection, got it. let's tackle this thing.
Teamwork makes the dream work. A clean grill is a happy grill.
Decluttering dilemmas.
I'm trying to declutter, but I can't seem to get rid of anything.
I know the feeling. Try the 1-year rule. If you haven't used it in a year, get rid of it.
That's a good rule, but what about sentimental items?
Take a picture of them. Then donate them. You still have the memory, but not the clutter.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try, thanks.
You got this. A clutter-free home is a happy home.
Negotiating kitchen duty.
Okay, who's on dishes tonight? I cooked, so...
I had a really long day at work. Could we maybe swap? I'll do them tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night I have that online class. How about we split 'em? You load, I unload?
That sounds fair. Deal.
Great. Let's get this kitchen clean before we relax.
Sounds good, partner.
Robot vacuum woes. The robot vacuum got stuck under the sofa again.
Oh no, not again. What did it pick up this time?
Looks like another rogue sock. I swear, they multiply when we're not looking.
We need to be better about picking things up. Maybe a pre-vacuum sweep is in order.
Definitely. Or maybe we need a robot vacuum that's a little smarter.
True, but for now, let's rescue it and clear the path.
The case of the overflowing hamper.
The hamper's overflowing again. Whose turn is it to do laundry?
I thought it was your turn. I did it last time, remember?
Maybe. But it feels like I'm always doing it. Let's check the chore chart.
Good idea. But whoever's turn it is, can we at least sort the darks and lights this time?
Definitely. And maybe use that new stain remover I bought?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this mountain of clothes taken care of.
Agreed. The sooner the better.
The great bedsheet debate. It's time to change the bed sheets. Should we use the cotton ones or the linen ones?
The linen ones are so much softer, but they wrinkle easily.
True. But it's supposed to be a warm night. Linen breathes better.
Okay, linen it is, but I'm not ironing them.
Deal! Wrinkles are part of the charm.
Exactly. Let's get these on the bed.
The mysterious case of the smelly fridge.
Something in the fridge smells off. Did something expire?
I thought I threw everything out last week. Maybe it's the baking soda?
Maybe it needs replacing. Or maybe we need to do a deep clean of the shelves.
Deep clean it is. I'll grab the cleaning supplies. You start pulling things out.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this smell under control.
Agreed. No one wants a smelly fridge.
The perils of plant watering.
I think I overwatered the fern again. It looks so sad.
They're tricky. Try sticking your finger in the soil. If it's damp, don't water it.
I always forget to check. Maybe I should set a reminder on my phone.
That's a good idea. Or get a self-watering pot.
A self-watering pot? Why didn't I think of that? I'm getting one.
Problem solved. Now about that wilting peace lily.
The unruly garden hose.
This garden hose is a nightmare. It's always tangled.
We should get one of those hose reels. It would make things so much easier.
That's a great idea. One of the retractable ones would be even better.
Definitely. Then we wouldn't have to wrestle with it every time we water the plants.
I'll look some up online. Maybe we can order one this weekend.
Perfect. My back will thank you.
The bathroom mirror streaks.
I tried cleaning the bathroom mirror, but it's still all streaky. What am I doing wrong?
Are you using glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth?
Yes, but it's not working. Maybe the cloth is too old?
It could be. Or maybe you're using too much cleaner. Try spraying it lightly onto the cloth, not directly on the mirror.
Okay, I'll try that. Should I use a different type of cleaner?
Some people swear by vinegar and water. It's worth a shot.
All right, I'll give the vinegar a try. Thanks for the tips.
The chore chart debacle.
Okay, I spent all afternoon making this chore chart. I think it's pretty fair.
Let's see. I'm doing the bathrooms every week, and you're just emptying the dishwasher twice?
Well, bathrooms are a bigger job, and I cook most of the meals, so you get dishwasher duty.
But I work longer hours during the week. Can't we alternate bathroom cleaning, at least?
Maybe. How about we switch bathroom duty every other week, and I'll load the dishwasher every other day?
That sounds much better. We should also include sweeping the porch.
Okay, I'll add it. So deal? The decluttering project.
I'm thinking of tackling the spare room this weekend. It's become a dumping ground. Oh boy, that sounds like a big project. Where do we even start? I was thinking we could sort everything into 3 piles. Keep, donate, and trash. That's a good idea. But I have a hard time letting go of things, even if I don't use them. I know, it's tough, but if we haven't used it in a year, we probably don't need it. Let's try to be ruthless. Okay, I'll try. Maybe we can put on some music to make it more fun? Definitely. And we can reward ourselves with pizza afterwards.
The forgotten laundry.
Did you leave a load of laundry in the washing machine again?
Oh no, I completely forgot. How long has it been sitting there?
Probably a few hours. It smells a little musty.
Ugh, I'm so sorry. Should I just re-wash it?
Yeah, that's probably best. Maybe add some vinegar to help with the smell.
Good idea. I'll set a timer this time so I don't forget again.
Thanks. It's no fun when the laundry sits for too long.
The great bedding wash.
I'm planning on washing all the bedding today. Want to help me strip the beds? Sure, but can we finally wash the duvet cover? It's been ages. Ugh, that thing is such a pain to get back on. But you're right, it's probably time. Maybe we can watch a YouTube tutorial on how to put it back on easier? Good idea. And let's make sure to check the care instructions before we throw anything in the wash. Definitely. I shrunk my favorite sweater last week by accident. Oh no. Well, let's learn from that mistake and be extra careful today.
The ironing impasse.
Are you planning on ironing your shirts for work this week?
Ugh, I hate ironing. I wish everything was wrinkle-free.
Me too. Have you tried using a wrinkle relief spray?
I have, but it doesn't always work that well. Maybe I should just buy some new shirts that don't need ironing.
That's an option. Or we could invest in a steamer.
A steamer? Do those actually work well?
I've heard good things. Maybe we should research some reviews.
The kitchen counter chaos.
The kitchen counter is a disaster zone again. Can we try to keep it clear?
I know. I just end up putting things there when I'm in a hurry.
Maybe we need to find better homes for some of these items. Like the mail, it always piles up.
You're right. I'll go through the mail right now and throw out the junk.
And maybe we could put a small basket on the counter for frequently used items, like keys and wallets.
That's a great idea. It would help contain the clutter.
Let's try it, and see if it helps us keep the counter clean.
The mystery smell.
Do you smell that weird odor in the kitchen?
Yeah, it's been lingering for a couple of days. I can't figure out where it's coming from.
Maybe something went bad in the fridge.
I checked, but everything seems okay. Could it be the garbage disposal?
That's a possibility. I'll run some lemon peels through it.
Let me check under the sink for any leaks while you do that.
Good thinking. Hopefully we can find the source of this smell before it gets worse. The overstuffed drawers.
I can barely close the kitchen drawers. They're completely overstuffed.
Yeah, I noticed that too. We probably have duplicates of a lot of things.
Definitely. Let's go through them and get rid of anything we don't use or need.
Okay, should we get some drawer organizers to help keep things tidy?
That's a great idea. It would make it easier to find things.
Maybe we can also donate some of the extra utensils and gadgets.
Perfect. Let's tackle this project this afternoon.
The vacuuming strategy.
I'm going to vacuum the living room. Should I move all the furniture first?
Nah, just get around the bigger pieces. We can do a more thorough job next time.
Are you sure? There's always so much dust under the couch.
Okay, fine. Maybe just the couch then? The armchair is too heavy to move easily.
Deal. And I'll use the attachment to get into the corners.
Great. After that, could you vacuum the hallway too?
Sure, no problem.
Carpet stain removal. Oh no, I spilled coffee on the carpet. Again!
Don't panic. We have that stain remover spray, right? In the cleaning cupboard?
Yes, I think so. I hope it works this time. This is a pretty big stain.
Spray it liberally and let it sit for a few minutes before blotting. Don't rub.
Right, blot, don't rub. Got it. Fingers crossed.
If that doesn't work, we could try a baking soda paste.
Okay, good to know. I'm spraying now.
Conquering the laundry mountain.
I swear, the laundry pile is multiplying. I need to tackle it this weekend.
I know it's overwhelming. Maybe we can split it up. I can do the folding while you do the washing.
That sounds perfect. I hate folding.
Me too, but I can manage it while watching TV. What temperature are the whites?
Hot, but be careful of the red shirt. It bleeds.
Duly noted. Laundry summit. Commence.
Let's do it. Dealing with a smelly dishwasher.
The dishwasher smells terrible. I think something is stuck in it.
Did you check the filter? That's usually the culprit.
No, I haven't. Where is it?
It's usually at the bottom of the dishwasher. You might need to remove the lower rack to get to it.
Okay, I'll take a look. I hope it's not too gross.
Be prepared and run a cleaning cycle with vinegar after you clean the filter.
Vinegar again? You're a vinegar advocate.
It works wonders.
Organizing the spice rack.
I can never find the spices I need. The spice rack is a disaster. I know, it's been on my to-do list for ages. Maybe we should get those tiered shelves? That's a good idea. Or maybe label the lids so we can see them from above. Ooh, I like that idea. We could even alphabetize them. Now you're talking. That would be so satisfying. Okay, let's do it this weekend. I'll buy the labels. Perfect. I'll research those tiered shelves, just in case.
Tackling the sticky kitchen counters. The kitchen counters are so sticky, I can't seem to get them clean.
What are you using to clean them?
Just a regular all-purpose cleaner.
Try using a little bit of dish soap and warm water. That usually works for sticky messes.
Okay, I'll give that a try, thanks.
And make sure you rinse them well afterwards. That's key.
Good point. I always forget that part.
The battle against clutter. This house is starting to feel so cluttered. I need to do a major decluttering session.
I agree. It's overwhelming. Where do we even start?
I think we should tackle one room at a time. Maybe the living room first?
Okay, but let's set a timer. Otherwise, we'll get distracted and never finish.
Good idea. 30 minutes on, 15 minutes break?
Sounds like a plan. Let the decluttering commence.
All right, let's find some boxes.
I'll grab the trash bags too.
The case of the missing remote.
Have you seen the TV remote? I can't find it anywhere.
Did you check between the couch cushions? That's where it usually ends up.
Yep, already checked there. Under the couch, too.
Maybe one of the kids took it. Did you check their rooms?
I'll go check. It's always something with that remote.
Maybe we should get one of those remote finders.
Good idea. I'm tired of this treasure hunt.
The chore chart experiment.
I was thinking we should try a chore chart. Maybe it will help us stay organized.
A chore chart? Like when we were kids? I'm not sure about that.
Well, we could try it for a month and see if it makes a difference. We can assign points for each chore and redeem them for something fun.
Points. What kind of fun things are we talking about?
Movie night, dinner out. We can decide together.
Okay, I'm willing to give it a shot, but I get extra points for cleaning the bathroom.
Deal. Let's design the chart tonight.
The dreaded toilet cleaning?
Ugh, the toilet needs a good scrub. I really hate that chore.
Tell me about it. It's definitely the least appealing. Maybe we can rotate who does it each week.
That sounds fair. I'll take it this week if you promise to do the oven cleaning next week.
Deal! Oven cleaning isn't exactly my favorite either, but at least it's not every week.
Okay. Toilet cleaning is happening now. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Wear gloves.
Always.
The mystery of the streaky windows.
I just cleaned the windows, but they're still streaky. What am I doing wrong?
Are you using a microfiber cloth? That makes a huge difference.
No, I was using paper towels. Maybe that's the problem?
Definitely. And try using a solution of vinegar and water instead of commercial cleaner.
Vinegar and water? Really? Okay, I'll try that next time.
Yep, it's much better for the environment too.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
The battle of the bed sheets.
It's sheet changing day again. I swear it comes around faster every week. I know, right? I always dread folding the fitted sheet. It's impossible. There's a trick. Look it up on YouTube. Changed my life. Seriously? I'm doing that tonight. You take the duvet cover then? Deal. But you're in charge of putting the clean sheets back on the bed. It's my least favorite part. Fine by me. As long as I can conquer the fitted sheet, I'm happy. May the YouTube tutorials be ever in your favor.
The crayon on the wall incident. Oh, look what I found behind the couch.
Oh no! Crayon on the wall? How did that happen?
Looks like little Timmy had an artistic moment. Any ideas on how to clean it?
I heard that a damp cloth with baking soda works wonders. Let's try that first.
Okay, I'll grab the baking soda. You get the cloth.
Fingers crossed this works. Otherwise we're painting the whole wall.
Agreed. And Timmy is losing his crayons for a week. The great dishwasher debate.
Are you loading the dishwasher again? I swear you're doing it wrong.
What? I thought I was pretty good at it. What's the problem?
You're overcrowding it. The dishes don't get properly cleaned. And you're blocking the spray arms.
Okay, I see your point. But sometimes it feels like a game of Tetris trying to fit everything in.
I know, but it's better to run it twice than have to rewash everything by hand.
Fine. You're the dishwasher master. Show me your ways.
All right. Let's start with spacing. Think airflow.
The indoor plant watering schedule.
The plants are looking a little droopy. I think we're forgetting to water them again.
You're right. I always forget which ones need water when.
We should make a watering schedule. I can write it down and stick it on the fridge.
That's a great idea. And maybe label each plant with how often it needs water.
Perfect. I'll take care of the schedule. You do the labeling?
Deal. No more thirsty plants on our watch.
Agreed. Project Green Thumb is a go.
The lingering smell.
Do you smell that weird odor? It's been lingering for days. Oh yeah, I noticed it too. I thought it might be the garbage disposal. I ran some lemon rinds through it yesterday. Still smells off. Maybe the fridge? Let's check. I'll take out anything that looks questionable. Good idea. While you're at it, I'll wipe down the shelves. Teamwork. Okay, found the culprit. It was that forgotten container of leftovers in the back. Ugh, mystery solved. Let's air out the kitchen now. Definitely. And maybe a baking soda box in the fridge for good measure.
The mystery of the missing silverware. Have you seen the silverware? I can't find any forks.
That's weird. I thought I put them away after I washed the dishes yesterday.
I checked the dishwasher, the drawers, nothing. It's like they vanished.
Maybe they got thrown away by accident with the takeout containers?
Let's hope not. I'll check the trash. This is so bizarre.
While you're doing that, I'll look under the couch. Things mysteriously end up there sometimes.
Good thinking. This is officially a silverware scavenger hunt. The overflowing laundry basket. The laundry basket is officially overflowing. It's a clothing avalanche waiting to happen.
I know. I've been putting it off all week. I'll tackle it this afternoon.
Great. Can you sort it too? Whites, darks, colors, the whole shebang.
Sure, no problem. Maybe I'll even fold it right away this time, instead of letting it sit in the basket for days.
That would be a miracle. I'll believe it when I see it.
Hey, a guy can dream, right? Plus, think of all the space we'll have again.
True. Freedom from the laundry mountain is a worthy goal. The recurring toilet paper crisis.
Seriously, B. How many times do I have to refill the toilet paper holder this week?
Oh, sorry. I thought I replaced it last time. Must have forgotten.
It's a constant thing. Maybe we need a backup system in the bathroom itself?
That's a good idea. A little basket or something? I'm happy to be in charge of keeping it stocked.
Perfect. Just please, before you're completely out, all right?
Deal. I'll set a reminder on my phone. No more toilet paper emergencies.
You're a lifesaver, literally, sometimes. The remote control hide and seek.
Where's the remote? I can't find it anywhere.
Not again. I swear, that thing has a mind of its own.
I checked under the cushions, between the couch. Nothing.
Did you check the usual suspect? The side table?
Yup. Already checked. Maybe it's under a blanket?
Oh look, we should really invest in one of those remote finders.
Seriously, this is becoming a daily ritual. Found it. Under the dog bed.
The sticky kitchen counters.
These kitchen counters are so sticky. What happened? I think it was from making cookies yesterday. Some of the batter splattered. Well, it needs a good scrub. I'll grab the cleaning spray. I'll help. 2 hands are better than 1, especially when dealing with sticky residue. All right, you take the left side, I'll take the right. Let's conquer this stickiness. Agreed. I'm also going to try that vinegar and water trick I saw online. Sounds good. Anything to get rid of this mess.
Dealing with laundry overload.
I'm drowning in laundry. It's never ending. What's your secret?
I try to do a load every day or every other day. Prevents it from piling up.
Easier said than done. I always put it off.
I set a timer for 10 minutes to fold a load. It forces me to focus and get it done quickly.
A timer? Interesting. I usually just wander off halfway through.
It works. Also, make sure everyone in the house is responsible for their own laundry.
Good point. Maybe I need to enforce that rule more strictly.
It's a game changer. Less laundry for you.
Efficient dishwashing strategies.
I hate doing dishes. How do you make it less of a chore?
Soak dishes immediately after using them. Makes scrubbing much easier.
I always forget to do that. They just sit there until they're rock hard.
Also, load your dishwasher efficiently. Don't overcrowd it.
I think I'm guilty of overcrowding. I just want to get it over with.
Pre-rinsing can help too, especially for stubborn food.
Okay, soak, efficient loading, and pre-rinsing. I'll try to remember those.
And a good dish soap makes a difference.
Finding motivation for mundane tasks.
I seriously lack motivation to do things like scrub the toilet. Any tips for making it less awful?
I listen to podcasts or audiobooks while I clean. It makes the time fly by.
That's a good idea. I usually just stare blankly at the dirt.
Also break it down into smaller tasks. Today I'll just clean the sink instead of I'll clean the whole bathroom.
Chunking it down, I like that. Makes it seem less daunting.
And reward yourself afterwards. A small treat or some relaxation time.
Okay, podcast, smaller tasks, and reward. I can try that.
You got this. It's all about making it more bearable.
Maintaining a clean refrigerator.
My fridge is a disaster zone. How do you keep yours clean? I do a quick wipe down once a week, throwing out expired food. Once a week? I'm lucky if I do it once a month. It prevents buildup and bad smells. Also, use containers to store leftovers. Containers? Good idea. Everything's just kind of loose in there now. They keep things organized and prevent spills, and clean up spills immediately. Okay, weekly wipe down, containers, and immediate spill cleanup. I can do that. It's all about staying on top of it.
Maximizing closet space.
My closet is overflowing. How do you keep yours organized?
I do a closet clean out twice a year, getting rid of anything I haven't worn.
That sounds brutal. I'm sentimental about clothes.
Think of it as making space for new things. Also, use space-saving hangers.
Space-saving hangers. Like the velvet ones?
Exactly. They're a game changer, and organized by category and color.
Category and color. That sounds visually appealing.
It helps you find things easier and makes the closet look less chaotic.
Strategic tidying.
I'm trying to figure out the most efficient way to tidy up before guests arrive. Any tips? Focus on high-impact areas first. Living room, kitchen counters, and bathrooms. Don't get bogged down in details. Good point. I always get stuck trying to perfectly organize one drawer. Exactly. A quick surface clean makes the biggest difference. Hide clutter if you have to. Haha, the strategic hiding approach. I like it. It's a lifesaver. Then, a quick sweep or vacuum in those areas. Okay, high-impact areas, surface clean, strategic hiding, and quick sweep. Got it. And don't forget a quick spritz of air freshener.
Tackling the ironing pile.
I have a huge pile of ironing staring at me. I just can't bring myself to do it.
I try to iron things as soon as they come out of the dryer while they're still warm.
That's a good idea, but I usually just toss them in a basket.
Also, consider using a steamer instead of an iron for some items.
I've never tried a steamer. Are they easy to use?
Very, and they're great for delicate fabrics. Iron only what you absolutely need to.
Okay, iron warm steamer for some things and only iron necessities. I'll try that approach.
It makes the ironing pile much more manageable.
The battle against dust.
No matter how much I dust, it always comes back. Any tips for controlling dust?
Use microfiber cloths. They trap dust better than regular cloths.
I've been using those, but it doesn't seem to make a huge difference.
Do you vacuum regularly? Carpets and rugs are dust magnets.
I vacuum once a week. Maybe I need to do it more often.
Also, consider an air purifier. It can help remove dust particles from the air.
An air purifier, that's a thought. I'll look into that.
And don't forget to dust high places like ceiling fans and shelves. The chore delegation dilemma.
I'm feeling overwhelmed with chores lately. How do you handle delegating tasks?
It's tough. I try to assign tasks based on preference or skill. Someone hates dishes, they can vacuum.
That makes sense. I tend to just do everything myself out of habit.
That's a recipe for burnout. Start small. Ask for help with one specific task each week.
Like what? I feel bad asking.
Maybe ask someone to empty all the trash cans on trash day. It's simple but helpful.
That's a good idea, not too demanding. I'll try that.
Remember, clear communication is key. Explain why you need the help.
The importance of proper kitchen ventilation.
My kitchen always smells after cooking. What am I doing wrong?
Are you using your range hood fan when you cook?
Sometimes, but I often forget.
That's key. It helps vent out smoke and odors. Clean the filter regularly too.
I don't think I've ever cleaned the filter. Oops.
It can get clogged with grease and become ineffective. Also, open windows when possible.
Good point about the windows. I'll try to remember to do that.
Proper ventilation makes a huge difference in keeping your kitchen fresh.